Playground go bye-bye. I mean, it kinda did, I guess. It just fell over.
You fell off, plus ratio, plus you're a playground.
Maybe give it a glass of water and a warm meal and it'll wake right back up. You know what I'm saying? I was enjoying my vacation. Right. Someone's always gotta be breaking the hell in. Vecna happening to my lettuce. It's what? Oh, so your lettuce is just getting gross? Who infected it?
Blue Waffles did.
Our cat didn't like his new litter box. Finally found the smell. Oh, thanks, you little turd. You know, my cat Munchkin did that a couple of times. Then I put him in a pillowcase for 4 days and, we don't have that problem. I'm kidding. I don't want any of you to think that I'm not joking and start yelling at me on Twitter about something like, no, don't. It was clearly a goddamn joke. At least for now. My beer froze a bit. A bit? You want to undersell more things to me, man? Your beer froze so hard it has a Thrasher metal haircut. My thumbnail after getting hit with a piece of granite. It was hit with a piece of granite? You need to give us some more detail here. Asked my wife to keep the oven on low for the burgers. Puts it on low, broil, and forget to take the plastic cover off. No! Ooh, hey. Well, those don't look too bad, let's be real. Someone shoveling bugs tomorrow. Wow. I'm speechless. If I showed up to work and I was told I had to clean that up, I'd quit. No, I'm not an arrogant jackass that wouldn't do my job. I hate bugs. I will not get near bugs. Get the boy away from me, you creepy little freaks! I accidentally dropped the tab into the can. I've only done that once. You just gotta be real careful going forward, dude. Came home after a 12+ hour day of work to find this. Did it cause any structural damage to your home or anything like that, or is it just gonna be annoying to get out of the way? Seriously, think about this one. Could have been a lot worse. Got home, and there's no meat on my bacon cheeseburger. To be fair, the bacon and cheese are spot on. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. It definitely does not beat, however, the one time I ordered a few regular $30 cheeseburgers from McDonald's, and when I got home, there was no beef patty. It was cheese and condiments on bread. I begrudgingly ate everything anyway. Looks like someone tried to steal my car last night. Well, they certainly tried. I wonder why they gave up. Maybe because they noticed halfway through there's a clutch and they didn't want to bother with a manual when the earthquake hits at the wrong time. Oh, well, now everybody knows that I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna bother. Sorry, guys. Ordered a quarter pounder from Uber Eats, £3 delivery fee, and other fees. Something seems a little incorrect here. Also, can we just talk about the fact that your $5 burger becomes a $47 order through Uber and DoorDash and whoever, but the driver gets paid 9 cents, and if you don't give them a giant tip, they virtually make nothing at all. These services are trash. Oh, that's where my prescription sunglasses went. Oh, into the lawnmower. Why'd you put them there? That's a terrible place to put them. Tripped and grabbed my car door handle. Oh, I know what's got. Yep, there it is. Well, you know how cars are constructed these days. Poorly. My poor neighbor. Direct hit. Oh, shoot. Let's hope he's got the full coverage for that one. The roundabout near my house caught fire. Just the roundabout? How often does a roundabout have anything happen to it at all, let alone fire? It took me 15 minutes to finally get the key out of the ignition. Oh, Honda, thanks a lot. Well, and any other car brand. There are those moments where you just can't get the sucker out of there for some reason. When your friend's plane lands early in Atlanta, but the brake fails and catches fire upon landing. Well, look, they're not designed to do that, but they're designed to be able to safely stop if that happens. First day in months I've had off to play games. Damn, dude, I'm sorry. That's an expensive monitor, and I apologize on behalf of the universe. Morning commute. A nail got stuck to my tire last night, and my tire decided to explode halfway to work. Well, at least you're okay. No, seriously, think about this. Sometimes you gotta look at the silver linings, okay? Slipped down the stairs, and my elbow landed on my bag. Now, my iPad is curved. Does it still work? But does it still work though? Partner left this under the pan while cooking. Left what? What is that, a Ziploc bag? What a moron! My robot projects feel off my... Wait, my robot projects feel off my... What is this? And most of the parts are broken. Anyway, let's take a look at the... Oh no. I'm so sorry. Went camping with the buddies last weekend and found this surprise in my tire. Hey, I found one of your tent pegs. In case you were wondering where one went. Well, I wasn't. What would you like me to do about it? No, for real though, that sucks, dude. My pizza that got delivered tonight. Looks like your pizza that's going to be returned or refunded completely. I'll still eat it, but I'm not gonna be paying for it if it's arriving like this. Come on. My watermelon randomly exploded. It actually full-on exploded? Are you sure you didn't do anything to it? Come on, we're not gonna judge you. None of the pieces fit. This was supposed to be relaxing. None of them fit? Dude, return it. Take this photo with you and give it back. Look, a lot of places are gonna take it back, no questions asked anyway, dude. Rip food. Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry, man. There's not much we can do for you. Just dry the sucker out and send it to a recycling facility. How MSI returned my parts from an RMA defective motherboard. Wow. No, they're paying for all of that shit. MSI, are you frickin' kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Screw you. My sister dropped a liter bottle of buffalo sauce. Are you sure your sister didn't accidentally fall into pieces? Maybe rip open? No, come on. Before I was meant to wake up, I heard a noise of something crashing to the ground and breaking into pieces. Didn't check immediately, but got up a couple of minutes later to see this. The shower door, for those confused. How in the hell did your shower door explode? Do you have a cat? A cat that knows how to shoot a gun? Went kayaking in 100-degree heat. Put my sandals back on at the beach to find that they shrunk. Just a little bit, just a teensy-weensy little bit, huh? Only 2 hours into having a 6-year-old guest. Hope we can get it fixed. A 6-year-old guest? Was it someone else's kid? Well, I think the parents get to buy you a new TV. Put a soda in the hotel refrigerator last night, and apparently it was way colder than it should have been. Yeah, some of those are really just freezers. It sucks. I just wanted some chips. Well, that's too damn bad, dude. Chance of dying from this raw Sonic chicken sandwich? Oh, your chance? Well, I don't think it's very high, but you should go back and say, hey, I just bit into a raw chicken sandwich. What the fuck? Well, I'm so sorry. Moments like this are last straw that broke the camel's back kind of moments for a lot of people. I know it would be for me. Someone broke into and now is living in my grandfather's old storefront and turned it into a drug den. Was no one watching the old storefront? Stray bullet hit the hood of my car on the 4th. Oh, that's really, really cool. Not only are people causing fucking wildfires because of their goddamn fireworks, but they're shooting into the air, which destroys people's property and can potentially kill them. Knock it the fuck off. This one tried to make it through the flooded street. Did it work? No. It's a valuable lesson. Don't think you're better than the world. Don't think you're stronger than God. I'm in suite 86. Okay, suites 1 through 29, 30 through 46, 87 and 88, and, wait, hold on. Maple syrup spilling in my fridge. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually devastating. Even if it's on a shelf where you can pop the sucker out and really clean it by hand, that just feels awful. Either my dog got bored or somebody brought home a tall beaver. And I can't find the beaver. Yeah, I think your dog really got bored. Or you've got the weirdest termites in human history. Puppies ripped apart a neck pillow in my son's room. Millions of tiny polyester foam balls everywhere. Oh, that's great. Microplastics to the fucking rescue. And it was made for kids. Woo! Yeah, the previous generations got lead poisoning. We eat fucking plastic. Thanks a lot, boomers. Passengers, totally fine. Car, not so much. Well, that's kind of the idea. I know this sucks, this definitely sucks, but that's why cars are designed the way they are. the car, you need to be able to walk away. The wind knocked over a vase and it hit my treadmill just as I was going to start using it again. Hope it's not a sign. Nope, I don't think it can be. You just gotta keep going, bro. My FLT, I don't know what that's supposed to be, had some issues today, right in the middle of a packaging delivery. Truck electrical system error. Contact your service partner. What? Contact your Oh, shut up. Hey, cleaning a microwave is really fun and you're gonna learn. On a trip, booked a first floor room. First floor is really the basement. Beautiful view out of the tiny window. Your air conditioner probably works a little bit better down there though, right? Someone sawed off my wing mirror this morning. They sawed it off. Can you make money off of a sawed fucked up mirror, can you? What's even the point? Someone had a bad day in the DC Metro. I myself. Please help. God bless. What would you like me to do that will help you?
Donate it, with 1 cup, to 2 girls. Thank you.
Why would you buy groceries when you can grow your own? Aha! Actually, baby bananas would be a hilarious little snack. Antonov AN-225, I can't say that word, the biggest aircraft so far, has been today destroyed in its hangar. It was actually destroyed a few days ago, but still, that makes me quite sad. I believe they said that they're going to rebuild it when everything settles. Or at least, I hope. My cats were playing rough, and one of the dumbasses ran headfirst into my TV. Is your TV on the floor? What do you mean ran headfirst into the TV? I can't imagine this scenario. Stubbed my toe yesterday. It hurt this morning when I put my shoes on. Took my shoes off this evening and found this. Oh, you broke it. Oh, man. That's gonna sting for a while, dude. Wife bought me a shirt this past Christmas that finally came in the mail. I'm a huge space nerd, but guess I won't be wearing it anytime soon. Oh, okay. That's, what? Rip clean car. Oh. You know, let's have a moment of silence for this guy. Yeah, this was always one of my worst nightmares. There's just something about liquids doing their thing in places they shouldn't that it absolutely guts me, makes me feel horrible, like legitimately depressed, and I hate looking at this image. Guess which one looked more like the coffee jar as I was waking up? Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, man. But hey though, you gotta tell us, how's the gravy coffee taste? It's gotta be pretty alright, right? Turned my 2DS on to this morning. Oh boy. Oh no! Nintendo, why you gotta make something so stupid? Actually, they don't. What happened here? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me? I always thought my foot hurt because I'm fat. Turns out my foot is deformed. Oh, wow. Okay. You need some orthotics, dude. Like some serious high-level orthotics. I don't think they fit. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, I get it, because we fit, but they're stupid and damaged a bridge that carries trains. I don't like this. Why is this so common? Seriously, I've driven some trucks before. Why is it so common not to have a route planned out where you don't destroy bridges or the truck? My crappy drink holder failed and my mocha milkshake spilled. Didn't even get to have any. Oh, again, not more liquids in the car. Stop. I don't like it. I'm not being funny. Stop it. Consequences of working in a negative 10°C lab where I have to wash my hands 40 times a day. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be real bad. Oh, it's way worse than I thought it was gonna be, dude. Oh, is hand sanitizer not an option? You know, it might not destroy your hands as much. Was eating this fantastic chicken parm I made when I got a knock on the door, and I tripped over a laptop cable, which led to an unfortunate sequence of events, resulting in this. The good old-fashioned hilarious movie sequence. Man fall down, go boom, drop food. Florida man fed up with watching cell phone usage while people were driving. Fined $48,000 for jamming cell phones while driving. Probably one of the few people ever pulled over by the FCC. Wait. The FCC can pull me over? Really? Damn, I'm impressed they got him. But good for him. Quit looking at your phone. Saw someone else's deformed foot and would like to show my curvy mess. Oh, wow. That's a whole different world right there, dude. That's like a foot straight out of a fantasy character's biology book. Again, Them orthotics. Otherwise, that just feels painful, or feels like it would be painful. Fell down the stairs at a ski rental house about 5 minutes after arriving. Broke the railing and badly hurt my right hip. Not sure if I can ski, and now we'll have to pay the security deposit on top of that. Dude, how? Deformities. Finger edition. Nicked it off while working too fast with a wood jointer. Dropped to my knees and yelled, "It got me! It's gone!" Oh, well, that sucks. At least you got most of the finger still. So, mate, how bad was the flooding in where? I don't know how to say these places because, I could try, and then you'll all make fun of me, and I don't wanna. How bad's the flooding? He sent me this. Oh. Well, that really says it all, doesn't it? This is southeast Queensland, Australia. After major rain and flooding. You know, I really feel for Australia. You look over 1 minute and the whole continent is burning down. Then you look over another minute and it's drowning. God dang! I think someone let their angry out on my car. That's really fucking cool. Ooh, that shit makes me so mad. Oh, I'm unbelievably upset. Someone pried the BMW emblem off my car. I'd say they did you a favor. No, that shit's so annoying. Isn't this why a lot of the super fancy expensive car brands' hood ornaments retract if someone touches them? Someone's car alarm has been ringing through the night for weeks. Saw this today. Fix alarm. F**k up. Fix it. Shut the f**k your car. Hit a pothole on the interstate going 55. Took out both right tires. Took out 4 other cars while I was there for 3 hours. Called the authorities and they called me a tow truck. 1 5-minute drive later, and now I owe $1,500. Awesome. I love that no one can be held responsible for this. Sure, blame the driver for hitting an entire lane-sized pothole. It's your fault. You should have jumped out of the way. Suck a dick. I hate it here. Gasoline prices today at a highway in the Netherlands. That's $8.85 per gallon. Damn. Is it really? Wait. 2.33. Isn't that like $2.58? I must be reading this wrong. Who gives a crap? Let's keep going. What winter does to my hands every freaking year. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Ugh. I know my girlfriend has an issue with the joints in her fingers. If they get too cold, they swell up and she can't really bend them anymore. Oh, no! Why? That's actually kind of impressive that it all just kind of slipped off like that, though. The guy who hit the car didn't leave a note, but my mom got his license plate and left a note. Damn straight. ATM shut down with my card still inside. Guess I'm breaking into the fucking ATM then. You don't get my when you forget your gloves on a cold, windy day. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I kind of have that. Just poor circulation to the fingertips. Oh, it's awful. Spent hours painting pottery, and it breaks in the kiln. Hooray! My girlfriend spent hours making dinner, and the lid exploded. Jesus! I don't like glass stuff at all. It's steel or nothing. Don't give me anything else. Tried to refill my little Tabasco bottle from the gallon jug. Why? You had the jug, bro? Also, where the hell can I get a gallon jug of Tabasco? When 2 months' salary gets delayed and you've run out of everything. No money for groceries. This is what I've been having every day. 2 months of salary getting delayed sounds a lot like I'm quitting and going to a different job. I'm just gonna say, man, someone doesn't pay me at my job for 2 months, they wouldn't have had an employee for at least 1.5 months. My kids and I spent the weekend making a snow penguin. This is him, finally done at 9:30 a.m. and then at 4:30 p.m. He's had a rough day. Oh no. Bought fried chicken at an airport. Then as I was boarding, the bag ripped from the bottom side and the box landed upright at first, but then ripped in the same manner when I picked it up. Oh, neat. Just morning rush things. Oh, I've definitely done something like that before. Tag on the shirt my mom is wearing. Warning. May cause cancer or reproductive harm. Yeah, anything made in California or shipped to California has to have that tag on it. That's nothing new and no one cares and it means nothing. Stepped outside and slipped on ice. Dislocated and broke several bones on my ankle. Oh, dude. Don't f*** with ice. Spent half an hour scraping snow and ice off my work van this morning, only for a 4x4 chunk of ice to fly off the vehicle in front of me and smash my windshield less than an hour later. Everyone was okay. Good. This is why why you're supposed to clean off the roof, too. If you see people driving around with snow and shit on their roof still, they're a jackass. Recently moved. Put a wooden spoon on top so it wouldn't overboil. Not used to a gas/open stove. No. Oh, no! Was so ready to eat, and then this happened. I'm so upset. This makes me feel just as depressed as the liquids in the car, man. This bathroom trash can opens to the other stall? What? Oh, it's one of those. Weird. You can tell it sucks by the way it is. Dang straight. That just went straight on through, huh? Had vodka delivered. It still has the security tag on it, so I can't open it. I'd be getting a refund. Very simple. I think it's broken. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty broken. Ouchie, ouchie, no thank you. Oh no. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let's help get the cacti off of you, man. Found it like this, just when I wanted to go home after school. What the hell happened? I've never seen that happen before. Did it just get too hot or something? What the hell? 400 kilograms of liquid chocolate leaked onto the street after the tank containing it fell off of a trailer. Sweet mother of God. Oh no. The worst part is we can't salvage it. It's all grody now. What's the point of anything? Well, I guess these didn't make the cut. I see what you mean. No, I get it. Finally got my HelloFresh that should have been here 5 days ago. Oh, so much goddamn plastic non-recyclable waste, and when this happens, a bunch of food waste. Thanks a lot, HelloFresh. Got my dogs groomed, but the groomer called after she had began the second one and said she couldn't finish. And this is how they sent my poor baby back home with me. What the hell? What? Why couldn't they finish? I'm just kidding. What did they do? Good morning. Oh my God, I'd like to extend my deepest sympathies. I know that doesn't mean anything and it's worth nothing, but I am so sorry. Spilled sauce on my mouse pad and tried to clean it. How did you try to clean it? This is why you get a black mouse pad. Placed detergent on dryer. Vibrations knocked it down. Slippery disaster. Oh no! Oh, at least it happened in there and not on carpet though, right? And it is detergent, so you just toss that really sick-ass bath mat right into the washer and you're good to go. Had an air purifier running for over a year with the filter covered in plastic the whole time. Well, hey, at least the good news is you don't have to go out and buy a new filter. Drank a whole cup of soda till I realized somebody wasn't washing the dishes properly. Wait, what? Okay, great. That's checked in at the hotel, but my room doesn't exist. Well, you gotta get yourself back downstairs right now and say, hey, did you guys invent a room for me? Or am I about to be the main protagonist of a really cool magical fantasy story? HelloFresh, 1 teaspoon, chili flakes. Thanks, HelloFresh. Haha, these services are totally cool. Third-party contractor hit the gas line. Whose insurance is rebuying your house? Like yesterday. Shouldn't have had so much confidence in my grip. Oh no. Oh. Man, some of these are making me really sad, you know? Girlfriend forgot the lock was in place and opened the door fairly gently. Lock snapped immediately. Hotel locks make me feel safe. Wow. That's a bit of an eye-opener. I'm now going to be bringing something with me that I can use to lock the doors. Extra hardcore. I just wanted some noodles. Clearly my bowl disagreed. Oh my God. How hot were those noodles? And what is that bowl made out of? Paper maché? I don't paint often, so I was really proud of myself for remembering to wear gloves this time. Ah, I see. A car drove into my living room today. Trust the Midas touch. What the man? Oh, that's the Epiphone quality though. You get what you pay for with those bad boys, don't ya? My bike was stolen from my apartment last month. Found it today outside the homeless shelter where I work. Oh, I don't understand people that steal something like a bike just to fucking destroy it. Dude, it clearly has some use. Sell it or use it. Found a slight sinkhole in my backyard 1 week into owning my first property. Oh my God, what's someone doing in there? Is it normal for people to go jumping into sinkholes? Had a wardrobe malfunction while at work. Retail. Had to improvise a solution. Not bad. If you work at Hot Topic, that's actually going to be considered pretty cool looking. Someone drove their car through my apartment wall right into my son's nursery. No one was hurt. Good God! It had to be the baby's room. Are you frickin' serious? Money's kinda tight at the moment, and this was supposed to last me 2 to 3 days. Now I lost my spatula and my food. Somewhere between laughing and crying right now. Well, you have a little bit of spatula left. A little bit. I just finished drinking my cup of tea. I'm never leaving my tea to drink later on, ever again. Yeah, good call. Why would you leave your tea to drink Dude, you make coffee, you make tea, you drink that whole sucker all in one go. Just dump it down your throat. I'm an environmental geologist, and this is what I had to trudge through at my job site. Oh my God. Your job site was in hell? Jesus Christ statue being taken out of an Armenian cathedral in Ukraine to be stored in a bunker for protection. The last time it was taken out was during World War II. Awesome. Awesome. Don't you love getting all your stuff stolen at the gym? Boy, do I. Wow. They pulled off a master heist. They cut open a master lock to steal your clothes and maybe a phone. Woo! Yeah, my wallet doesn't get locked up anywhere when I'm at the gym, dude. I don't care how sweaty it gets. My wallet, my phone, and my keys, they stay the with me. You steal anything from me at the gym, all you're gonna get is some clothes that don't fit you. We ordered a single box of motor oil at work. They sent us 77 boxes, 3 pallets, and $10,000 worth of oil instead. Thanks, I guess? Did they charge you for that amount, though? Every single time. Yep, those never come off clean, do they? Little over 1,200 pieces. Tip anyone? Shoot. Pray? 12:30 a.m. And the water line in the toilet just said, I quit. One of the kids just took a fresh too. That is the most unique solution I have ever seen to this problem. Honestly, kudos to you, dude. A McLaren that got hit by a loose truck wheel. Oh no. Insurance is not going to be happy. Just got my new Florida Challenger / Columbia Specialized plate in the mail today that is not personalized. It just randomly came with the word tomb on it. Wow. We'll be getting it replaced ASAP. Are you serious? What are the odds of it showing up like that? That's not cool. My terminal grandfather just got moved to a senior living facility with a copay of $140 a day. This is his TV. Where's the TV? I don't understand. Wait a minute, is that it? Was delivering a pizza and it took me a while to find number 20. Can people stop doing this? Oh yeah, quit blending in your freaking house numbers. Why? Japan's Killing Stone breaks in half after 1,000 years. Legend has it that the demonic spirit trapped inside is now free to wreak havoc on the land. Is that why things have been feeling really weird lately? Because of a Japanese demon? Saw a post of a urinal that kept urine off of the floor. Let's solve the real problem. Yeah, guess I'll walk then. Where do you live? $6 a gallon. Ouch, 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 ouch. Here in Colorado, we have barely felt the rise in gas prices. I think it's gone up by like 30 cents. Most expensive I've ever seen here is about $4.60 ever. We're at about $3.79 right now, so we're still somehow okay. I say that, and then I'm going to check later today. It'll be $12 a gallon. It's going to be great. Just when things were getting better, I fell down my stairs and broke both my feet and ankles, and now I'm completely immobile for like 3 months. Me, man. Oh, man, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. My friend's apartment burnt down last night and lost everything except for the clothes on his back. You see, that's not just, well, that sucks. That's really, 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 really f***ing awful. And his renter's insurance better pay out big time, man. It was just some f***ing butter, dude. Relax. What? Oh, I love cheap cutlery, man. It's always terrible. You know you're a weak knife when you can't cut through butter.
We think someone set our car on fire? I think someone set your car on fire. The new fridge I bought creates so much ice in the freezer. Oh man, I am so glad that I haven't had a fridge that has this problem ever. I don't think I've ever had a fridge, whether it was a top freezer or not, that created ice like this. At least not to the point where I had to deal with it. That's crazy. Woo! Aftermath of night sweats. This happens 3 to 5 times a week. Oh, god damn. I've only woken up like super sweaty a few times in my life, and even then, I was nowhere near sweating this much. That is crazy. That would drive me nuts. Ugh. Took antibiotics with mono. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I'll know not to do that, I guess. I mean, I guess I don't need to know not to do that. My doctor should be the one who knows not to do that. But geez, my Lord. I don't even know what to say, man. I have once in my life had hives. No one figured out where they came from. It was like 20 years ago. Never had them again. I don't get it. What happened? How did I get them? I don't have allergies. They tested. Bill for a stomach ache. Ooh, America, baby. This better be at least $7,000 or I'm going to be pissed. All right, let's see. Okay. We've got your total balance of $5,885. Now, $10,874 was billed. Okay. It's United Healthcare. I could have guessed that one. Okay, so insurance claims they covered $5,000. Now, they don't actually have to prove that they've done that at all. They just get to say that they've done that. So, as far as we know, United Healthcare totally paid $5,000. Now, remaining responsibility, $5,800. Sick. Your CT scan was $6,000, I guess. The emergency room visit was $3,500, I guess. The laboratory was $780, making a little bit more sense, I guess. Pharmacy $555, crime. Cool. Yeah, I guess just pull $6,000 out of your butthole and figure it out, dude. Why don't you have $6,000 you can drop whenever you need? Like what? You don't? I thought everybody had $6,000 they could just stand to lose for almost nothing. That's cool. No, sucks to suck, I guess. Oh, we make jokes all the time about this system here in the United States, but the truth of the matter is we're never going to do a thing about it. We're never going to do what needs to be done in order to fix this crap. Like, the closest thing I think that most people could maybe do or would be willing to do is look at this bill, crumple it up, and throw it the away. Credit score be damned. Genuinely. Like, I'm not even kidding. Oh no, do I have $2 trillion of medical debt? Oh no, I really couldn't give less of a The human right to be alive. This is insane. This doesn't even belong here. This belongs on a list of evidence of crimes, you know? Non-happy birthday, okay? Did someone, all right, bit into something hard in my spinach. Oh God, please don't let it be something gross. Oh, it was beyond my wildest expectations. How? Man, I hate it here. $90 bottle of Lagavulin, 16-year I was going to gift for my dad, okay? So, you know, expensive liqueur or liquor or whatever. I don't actually know what that is, but that's incredibly unfortunate, dude. That does suck. That is a perfect example of, well, that sucks. It could have been significantly worse, you know, like you could have bought like a $500 bottle of who gives a shit, right? You know, but still sucks because that's a not insignificant amount of money, that's for sure. Brand new printer giving light up show. Giving a light up. Oh my God. Woo! That's okay. I know this is not the point. I know this isn't the point, but the design of this printer is so Atom Punk in my mind. It's so retro futuristic with the goofy little, like, hold on, let's look at this again really quick. Look at those little dots in the center. What the fuck are they even trying to say? It's gotta be for displaying numbers and stuff, right? But the way that they're flowing, it looks like a printer that would have come out of the same universe as Tron or something like that, okay? This is the Fantastic Four's printer, or, you know, what they would have had maybe 20 years later or something. I just find it funny. That is awful. HP should be out of business. They make the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. Can't even afford to apply for rent in this day and age. Do you have a guarantor related to you who makes 80 times the rent and a 700 plus credit score? Best. It's cool that you need a 700 plus credit score to do anything anymore when most people have like what, in the high to mid 600s at literal best. I just had to take a moment, dude. Are they serious? With 80 times the rent is wrong, right? There's no way they're actually asking for 80 times. No, right? A fuck up. I've never seen more than 3 times. I've never seen anybody ask for more than 3 times rent. So if that is a fuck up, 8 times rent? Huh? Are you joking? And the thing is, I would never be a guarantor for anybody, for any reason. Because then you are liable for their financial decision. I'm seriously, if they can't or won't pay for what they need to pay, you're legally obligated now because you signed on. So don't ever sign for people. Shouldn't need to have anybody sign for us. Actually crazy. My God. Car got rear-ended and totaled while parked in front of my house. Cops gave me a ticket for it being parked there. Aren't police so incredibly useful and not at all fucking useless? Just pulled the cat-proof cover off of my computer chair. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. That's f***ing wild, though. Absolutely wild. The entire purpose of that thing. Man, I'd be leaving them some salty-ass reviews. That's bullshit. I do find it insane that any company at any time gets to falsely advertise and lie about anything they want forever with no repercussions whatsoever. This isn't just a flaw in that one particular product. If you are selling a cover for your chair that's advertised as cat-proof, this is not just a one-off oopsie. They're just lying. And I'm not giving companies brownie points anymore for any reason. That ship has sailed in my mind. Corporation, company, I don't care. You. It's 1 a.m. on Christmas night, and I just discovered why this new toy doesn't work. Oh no, a new toy with a completely corroded battery compartment. What the f***? Merry Christmas! I got an extremely expensive drone, and my sister's dog broke it when nobody was watching. Okay, so your sister's financially liable to fix or replace it. You are financially liable for what your children do, what your pets do, what you do. It's that simple. That is not a cheap toy right there. That's like a $1,000 to $2,000 drone. That's stupidly expensive. And it looks like the dog chewed the shit out of a couple of the blades, right? And the blades are easy to replace. They're designed to be easy to replace on purpose, from what I remember from the few DJI drones I've had. And I know that what I'm saying it's not like smart or clever. Duh, your sister owes you either a new one or enough money to fix it. But I really hope that there was no arguing here. If my dog destroyed my friend's controller, of course I'm going to be replacing your controller. You know what I mean? The day before my vacation, and I cut through the client's internet cable. Oh, well that sucks. That actually happened to me recently, where a neighbor started building a shed in their backyard, where they had their contractor show up and start at 5 a.m. Thanks for that. Really courteous. But they, in building that shed, destroyed our internet line, so we didn't have internet properly for a week, and they don't have to do anything about it. It took me a week to get Comcast to finally admit that something was wrong with the cable in the ground because our neighbors destroyed it. Neighbors aren't at fault for anything. They don't have to do shit. They get their internet. They f***ed ours. My Disney Plus account was compromised. 29 plus logins within a minute. Sucks for them. My subscription's expired. I will say they're not getting in there to watch Disney Plus. They're getting in there to see if there's any information they can utilize to find out more of your account's information. They start with Disney Plus so that they can eventually end up at your bank. My drive home almost every day during the holidays. Let's see here. Traffic. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, Staten Island. Okay, yeah. So just like the worst place on earth to commute via car, period, right? One day after getting my new car, this popped up. Don't tell me your check engine light's already blinking off, man. Okay, sorry. Right, you had new in quotations. I don't know why I ignored that and thought you actually meant new car. I was gonna go on a whole tear about how, you just bring it back to the dealership. They'll fix that because they have to. Sorry about that. Yeah, it looks like you bought an old Accord or something with 141,000 miles on it. That sucks. If you just bought this from somebody, I don't know. Maybe you can yell at the person who sold it to you. Hey man, did you clear the code so that you could hide a check engine light from me when I bought the car? This is why one of the things I have personally recommended when you're buying a car from somebody, or even a dealership at this point, is to invest in one of those stupid little engine code readout devices, okay? Because that will tell you anything you need to know about upcoming expenses that the seller will never tell you about, because in this day and age, it's all about scamming the shit out of somebody in just a legally safe enough way to get away with it. Yeah, I am that jaded. I'm sorry. I've been screwed over by many salespeople for being too nice and naive, and at least a few dealerships in my time. You need to have a checklist and the tools. Bring your buddy who is a mechanic and make sure that they aren't going to take you for a ride, because once that money clears, there is nothing you will be able to do. Don't play games when it comes to your money. Family member gave us a cubby house for free. This is how they dropped it off. What is a cubby house? Oh, what? No, you're coming back and picking this shit up. I'm not sure what that is. A cubby house, like I said, I don't know. I've never heard that term before, ever. But yeah, I'd be calling them saying, are you guys actually on fucking crack? Come and pick this garbage up off of my lawn right now. Get it out of here. How disgustingly disrespectful. Just felt like I forgot something last night in my car. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be a can of something, man. I feel like we have all been there at least a little bit, right? We have all had the realization, either in the middle of the night when it's too late, or in the morning when we see the aftermath of leaving a drink of any kind in the car. I think the last time I had a drink explode in my vehicle, though, was a few years ago. I say a few years ago, it must have been like 2019 or something like that, where I opened up, back when Mountain Dew was doing those dumbass energy drinks with that weird little resealing can thing. You guys might remember that. Either way, those things out here in the altitude, like the high altitude Colorado Springs area, would always explode out the top, no matter what you did. And I didn't know that. I bought one for the first time and bam, my car is covered in syrup. Got fired the day after Christmas. Hey, this is Blank with Who Gives a Shit. This message is to let you know we're letting you go. I normally do this in person, but I thought I'd save you the trip. Oh, did you? Oh, you were thinking of me. Thank you. I don't think this is the job for you. You still mix up, missort, and mislabel things too often. Your customer service was good and you were learning things good. I wish you well in the future and thank you for your time. You will get your final direct deposit tomorrow. Please drop off your shirts when you get a chance. That's just great how he tried to spin it as, don't worry, dude. I'm on your side. I just wanted to save you the trip. You know what I mean? Go f yourself with a car at that point, you douchebag. Sorry, I'm on something today, okay? Some of these are beyond pissing me off. And this isn't even an infuriating subreddit. This is just a, oh, of course, sort of subreddit. The day after Christmas, this is pathetic. Like, sure, if you've been there during a probationary period and you're still not up to snuff, I get it, okay? Especially because you know whether or not there is a probationary period. They tell you. It's usually 90 days, right? You still mix up, missort, and mislabel things. Okay, those are problems. I would hope that I would be told about those problems before I needed to be fired. But I love that they were like, oh, you're good at customer service and we're learning things well, though. Go f yourself. Just, oh my God. Found out I have a cyst in my brain today. You're not special. I've got 20. No, that is insane, though. What the hell do you do? I mean, here in the United States, you have to have about $10 million to maybe start treating this problem, but I just don't know what really is to be done. Is this invasive surgery day one? Because a cyst can't shrink. Cysts have to be removed. I've had a cyst removed from my neck, the size of like a ping pong ball. Okay, it wasn't that big. It was chunky, but not that big. Glad I spent $18,000 on a new roof 2 months ago. Awesome. Super healthy mold. Hooray. No, that's good. Look, I think I mentioned it on Blue Sky, which, by the way, you can totally follow me on Blue Sky at xycron.tv. I think I talked about a new obsession of mine lately that has been air purifiers. I don't know why. I get hyperfixated on the stupidest stuff. When I was a kid, it was fans. Right now, it's air purifiers. Who knows what it's going to be in a week, right? I recommend y'all get some. You know what? Build your own, as a matter of fact. Go get some furnace filters from your local Home Depot and duct tape those suckers together with a freaking box fan. Those are not HEPA filters. They're not going to filter out mold as efficiently as a real air purifier. But you know what? Please, for the love of God, you never know. It's not as obvious all the time when mold is growing. It really isn't. You're not always going to be as lucky to be able to spot it up on the ceiling like that. Sometimes it's behind your bed or, God forbid, somewhere in the air circulation system. Just do yourself a favor and find a way to clean your air on a constant basis. I'm 30. I'd prefer gray hair. Yeah, I'm almost starting to get like conspiracy theory pilled, I guess you could say, about male pattern baldness. It feels like there is something out there, right? That is, I know it's genetics, I know it's testosterone, all this other stuff, but I am starting to wonder why like 70% of the male population loses their hair before they're 40 years old almost entirely. What the f*** is that? Has that always been the case? What chemical in our everyday lives has increased the amount of men that just don't get to keep their hair past age like I've seen teenagers with hair like this. Something weird is going on there, okay? And there are treatments. I've told you guys before. I started mega balding, I want to say a few years ago, but I got on hair regrowth cream. I cannot remember the name. Minoxidil. I started using topical minoxidil and finasteride, and it worked. My hair is thick and full. It's back. However, I don't really want to continue taking a pill for the rest of my life. So one day I will let it go. But what is happening? We shouldn't need these treatments. We shouldn't. Why are people just losing their fucking hair? I don't know. Again, I've never looked into it. I don't know if this is just how it has literally always been, but it feels like every other man I see has no hair. And I'm not talking by choice. Spent hours roasting lamb only to cut it open and smell the most disgusting thing. This is what makes me give up and just go to Taco Bell again. I'm sorry, guys, but that's just how it's gonna be for me. Left the stove on accidentally for 5 hours. Noticed when I came back home. There goes my gas bill. At least I didn't burn my place down. Yes, that is always the lesson you should take away, is at the very least, nothing burnt down. The amount of times I have woken up or come home and realized that I forgot to put out a candle is also insane. I don't know why this keeps happening. I'm gonna die soon. I don't know. Just a little frosty? Right. What the hell, actually? I need to look closer at this. These colors are fucking gross, dude. Oh my God, look at down at the bottom. Oh my Lord, this is so disgusting. Man, at that point, just get a bonfire going. I don't know. I don't want to chip ice out of this for 16 hours. Let's unplug it and let it melt. Lost my Apple Watch a few days ago. My boyfriend just found it. Oh, huh? Do we get to know where he found it? Give us some clues as to how this happened, or are we just, yep, it was destroyed. Did you leave it underneath a battle tank by any chance? Anything like that? I don't know. My mom spilled our detergent this morning, and this is what I come home from work to. Awesome. I actually did have a moment with my roommates recently about those containers suck. Those dumbass containers that you can get from Costco that have the little spout in the cup, they suck. I don't understand who thought they were a good idea. They're terrible. But yeah, I had my own little like, hey, can we seriously fucking not do this? Don't spill detergent and then just walk away. What kind of arrogant ass attitude is that? Clean it up. You did it. Late mother's altar that was on standing desk exploded. That was really hard to read. Just to point that out. Whoa! When you say exploded, you were so not kidding. What the hell was on that altar, dude? Did you leave a stick of dynamite out? Woo! All right. I can't even remotely fathom what the f*** happened here. My neighbor received this note. Hello, neighbor. This morning I saw a huge skunk crawl into your garage through the crack under the door, bottom left corner. Watch out. Wanted to let you know, this thing was bigger than a small dog. Are we supposed to be mad at the neighbor here, or what exactly is the idea? Because sure, it sucks. A skunk just crawled into my garage, and now I've got to, call a guy out here to get him out safely and all that, because I'm not going in. I'm not fighting a skunk, but nothing wrong with the neighbor, by the way. It feels pretty normal for the neighbor to go, hey, dude, I just needed to let you know, I think I saw the devil crawl into your house. I ran over a bullet. Huh, well, shit, you really did. Only in America, baby. Damn, okay, yeah, that's not normal. The pasta I usually get has shrunk, and now I can't use the strainer I've been using for nearly 4 years. Now, this may seem weird, but there's another side of shrinkflation. That's another, the other side of it. Jesus Christ, I can't think of words. Often, we think of the product itself just kind of shrinking in the amount you're getting and the price staying the same or going up. But a lot of the times, the unintended consequence also means that the tools that you use are now not useless, of course. That strainer's still perfectly fine. But again, for what you use it for, now it is. Now I have to go out and buy a separate product to now continue to use yours that you have changed the dimensions of. It all goes back to shrinkflation. Ain't it fun here? Put my brand new $120 pan on a hot tab that was supposedly made for hot pans. Hell yeah. No, I just can't trust any of that crap. I would trust a pot holder made by some old grandma somewhere, but I'm not trusting a pot holder that comes from any store because, again, they're all made of plastic. Funnily enough, we have some towels that we have draped around the sink and whatnot that we use for various stuff when cooking or cleaning or whatever, just towels. And we used one as a pot holder after cooking to set down on the counter, right? I've done this many times. No problem. Towels can be used for that pretty effectively, actually. And in this case, the towel melted. It melted. We are wearing plastic. We are drying ourselves off with plastic. Rip Costco apple pie and my new 24, I almost thought that was like my new 24-inch Subaru. Oh, I'm so mad. You know what? Though? This could be so much worse. The fact that you had the all-weather, foot mats down there that are a little concaved so they could hold a little bit of liquid probably saved you a lot of cleaning time. I just have to point that out. The one question I do have about this whole ordeal, though, is why are you getting radiation poisoning in your Subaru? Is there something about that car brand we need to know? Saw this while getting breakfast. My child is a failure. Oh, okay. Oh, dude, that's something I would give to my mom because it's funny as shit. But I'm gonna be real. If I ever saw my mom do that without, because I'm not an only child, so it may not reference me directly, but if I ever saw my mom do that without any of us giving her that sticker, I would be really, really, really mad. Okay? I'm not gonna lie. It has to be a gift from me. It has to be self-deprecating, then we're good, right? No. You don't get to put that on without me being a part of the joke. Secret Santa gift I got for coworker unintentionally the day he got fired. It gets worse before it gets worse. Oh, dude. Okay, well, if you got them this gift, clearly you know each other well enough to understand, I don't know, humor level at best, or at worst. I'll say at worst. So I'm assuming that he understands that this is just it's just shitty timing. But yeah. This sign went up after me and my family started using the pool at our hotel. Pick 2 is how red it made my eyes. Pool and hot tub closed due to chemical imbalance. We apologize for the inconvenience. Oh, thank God they figured it out after you were in there. Whoo, damn, how much f***ing chlorine was in that shit, dude? My God, yeah, okay, well, just, I don't even know what you do for not aloe, what am I talking about? I don't know what you would do in this situation. Just wait it out. You'll be good. Some 1-star reviews are hard to overcome. My mother was killed here. An old dead oak tree fell on her cabin and killed her in front of my 7-year-old daughter. Can't recommend. Julie, the tragedy continues to have a profound effect on all of us. We will never forget that storm 5 years ago and the very high winds that brought a tree down. A horrible, tragic act of nature. Please understand ensuring the safety and well-being of our guests as well as our animals is our prime concern. Our thoughts continue to be with your family. That's an insane saga. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Bought a new car last week. Mother-in-law takes it for one drive last night. Well, you know exactly what I'm about to say. That's right. Your mother-in-law owes you some money. All that for a Tylenol. I'm rubbing my head after getting a cavity filled. Dental assistant says, "Oh, do you want a Tylenol?" I say, "Please," and she leaves to go get me one. $15 on the bill. I thought she meant from her purse. $15 for a single Tylenol. Should we break down mathematically how cheap it is to get generic Tylenol at a Walmart by the hundreds of tablets? Some acetaminophen, acetaminophen? I always forget how it's actually pronounced because those words aren't pronounced in any way that follows English language rules. My underwear flew onto someone else's balcony. Oh, well, I hope that something bad doesn't come of that. Was supposed to leave tomorrow on a trip to see out-of-state family for the first time in years. Been planning for months. Was riding with my aunt. She decided last minute to leave a day early without us. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I think you guys are just gonna have to not go with us because we're leaving tomorrow morning. Okay. I arranged a lot to make this work. Got blank excited for the trip, made promises he could have the phone I never let him have specifically for the trip, went and spent my Christmas gift cards on stuff for the trip to leave the store and be told I'm uninvited because I couldn't rearrange more things last minute. Yeah, I wouldn't be talking to these people ever again. Not until I got a real serious apology, because that's pathetic and it's so disrespectful, man. What a waste. What is this? What am I looking at here? Oh, it's a shit ton of pizzas that are ready to be made. Oh, we're throwing them away, right? Well, that's half my dinner in the sink. Only half of it though? Come on. That's a lot of peas. Please tell me the other half of your dinner is just more peas. My wife likes to decorate the calendar and accidentally put birthday decorations on the wrong way. Oh. Come on. Wife made a Christmas turkey. We found this baked earbud in the pan the next day. Delicious.
New tin of cinnamon rolls burst open onto my driveway. So, now I gotta cool 'em fast. You gotta cool 'em, huh? I don't think that's correct. But hey, at least it was a lit fire under your butt. You got 'em done. This is why I have trust issues. You will receive a fortune cookie. When? I just had one. How long is it gonna be? Glass goggles break during mid-dive. Oh, wow. Thank God they held together and didn't shatter into your face. Just washed my favorite bamboo sheets. Seems I somehow managed to accidentally get a pen in the washing machine with them. I can't imagine black ink is going to come out of yellow sheets. I can't imagine that either. Didn't know you could get bamboo sheets either, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. This whole situation is quite interesting. This happened to my friend's school computer after turning it on. Oh, that is definitely not normal. Not my car, but unfortunate nonetheless. Oh, the poor guy. They're gonna come out of work and, well, they're gonna freak out. Got to the last few drops of my soda and then felt something hit my lips. I shouldn't have looked when I dumped it out. Oh my God. What? How does stuff like this happen? How I found my bike when leaving work today. I only have one U-lock. Oh, that's cool. There's yet another fear I have for riding a bike anywhere. Not only could someone just steal it, because people for some reason like to steal worthless items. Look, my bike cost $100 new, but they could do something even worse and steal it by not actually stealing it at all. Assholes. One of my kids' toy building magnets was stuck to the bottom of the pan when I put it in the oven. Oops! It held up surprisingly well. Found in my bottle of maple syrup. Had mold and resembled a kombucha SCOBY? I don't know what that is. Oh, whoa. Wow. We got a new mattress, and I've been wondering why I've been feeling dizzy when I wake up. Sat level on the bed. The whole bed dips to the center. Yay! Oh, interesting. How did you test this? Is this like an app or something? I need to test my mattress because it's pretty terrible. My Tic Tacs melted. Wow. So now you got a little shot of Tic Tac juice. I don't see what the problem here is, man. Maybe you should complain less and just live life. Just normal milk shattered a glass perfectly in two and exploded the milk across the kitchen. The glass wasn't moved after. It's that far apart from the force alone. Holy sh! I don't believe you. No. There's something about this that feels off. Very uniquely off. My wife and I bought our first new car. We were set to take it on vacation tomorrow morning and just got hit by a hit and run with 1,600 miles on the odometer. Oh, dude. I'm sorry about that, man. Was it considered totaled? It probably wasn't, but I hope it was for your sake. Damn you, AMC. What the hell? Active desktop recovery. This doesn't sound like the movie I paid to watch. Been battling a rash in my groin for a couple of weeks. Today I wasn't paying attention and applied toothpaste to my junk instead of my cream. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Hopefully it didn't make anything too much worse for you there. My corn after peeling. Keep going, keep trying, keep growing that corn, man. It'll come out good someday. I literally picked it up from the mechanic yesterday. Oh, for God's sake. I don't even know. Somehow I have been lucky enough in my life to never be in a car accident and never be pulled over. Sure, I'm not 50 years old yet by any means. I'm not even quite 30 yet, but I don't know how I've managed it. There goes our picnic. Oh, no, moving on. I'm sorry, I can't stand to look at them. 4 of 5 pineapples in my yard eaten by nocturnal hoodlums. You got pineapples in your yard? And hey, at least you got one, and you helped Mother Nature, or a really weird homeless guy. Decided to treat myself and buy the fancy clementines. That's 29 pips from one fruit. Nice. Those are the fancy ones, huh? Everything is going exactly according to plan. Yes, it sure is. We all say the same thing, don't we? But we know we're kidding ourselves. That's my luggage, not on the plane. Oh, well, don't worry, it'll find you again someday. Big storm demolished our cactus planter last night. Oh, that sucks. Are the cactus okay? Are the cactuses okay? My license plate for my new car arrived today. Wondering if I made an enemy at the tag office. Not a custom. No, I don't see a problem here. What's the issue? Come on, guys. Think about it. This is a blessing, and it's not even in disguise. Broke the bottom of my coffee press when throwing away the coffee grounds. Oh, now I've got a fear that I'm gonna do the same damn thing to mine. Someone ran into the Harriet Tubman monument downtown. Okay, why do I feel like this wasn't strictly an accident? Wendy's decides that my diet needs more raw chicken. Oh no. You're going back there and you're gonna say, hey dude, you fed me raw meat. Curb painted red while they were parked. Look at the tire. And then gave them a $105 ticket. Also a little bit of, not my job there. I mean, it's not, to be perfectly fair. Thought he put his rental car in park, but mistakenly turned the wipers on instead and walked away. The car proceeded to creep right down the boat launch ramp. Who in the hell mistakes the parking brake, or shifting into park, for the windshield wipers? None of that really adds up, because you can see the windshield wipers turn on. Someone threw a rock at my dad's windshield on the road. Oh, so have you called the police? Because they tried to kill you? I'm not kidding. They tried to cause a car accident, which is, in and of itself, attempting to kill you. Found the entire subfloor downstairs is rotted. Woo! Hooray! House stuff. This house fire I saw flying into Houston Airport. Oh no. Well, I hope everybody's doing okay down there. As good as they can be. Got back to my scooter. Some random person locked me in. How stupid do you have to be to get off your bike and go, I think I'll just lock my bike up to this scooter? That's what I call a locksmith, and I up your goddamn bike lock. Screw you, asshole. Left some shoes in the car. The tread melted off. Jesus. What in the hell you making your shoes out of, Adidas? Come on. Brown stuff. Dirt, mud, mulch. It's not poop. Too much mud smell. Came up the kitchen sink while my mom was cooking. Wow, it really just rocketed right out of there, huh? Also, goddamn, if you can't fit the microwave, maybe don't have it hanging over into the sink. My friend's Xbox controller. My sister drew on my controller. Now it's customized. Thank God that's not a unique or ridiculous controller in any way, because that's actually kind of fun. I personally don't see it. I can see why you'd be pissed off, but I don't see an issue in the long run here. My dad's phone fell between the car door and got slammed. That's some impressive timing. Slight miscalculation. Just a slight one. Is it normal for cats to kind of pee right at the front of the box like that? Because mine does the exact same thing. He just doesn't pee out of it, thankfully. My glasses snapped in half and I don't have a spare pair. The soonest I can see an optician is mid-August. Son of a... I went to Sonic today and ordered a foot-long chili cheese dog for National Chili Cheese Dog Day. And this is what they gave me, alright? Where's the dog? Where's the bun? Where's the rest of the chili cheese anything? There's tater tots in there. No, did you get your money back for this? I was on the couch enjoying this soup while watching a movie, and this happens. Oh, gotta be careful with some bowls, I guess. The spare is flat too. That reminds me, I need to check my spare and make sure it's not flat. My work is doing a huge splash pad to beat the heat. Is it working? Meaning you guys keeping cool? Something about this feels oddly Stanley Parable. Accidentally dropped a statue at work, and this is the result of the base. Oh, well that's weird. Ordered steak from Outback, and this is what showed up. Really? I always loved Outback. What the hell is this? Walking home with a surprise. There's really just nothing I can say other than that sucks and I'm sorry, dude. I think most of us have been shat on by a bird at one point in our lives. Found this on a car parked next to me. Okay. I know who you are and I have you on camera. The police will know you are Todd? Smile, you are on camera. Dear asshole, leave my SUV alone now. You can't take it no matter how bad you want it. Get your own and stop messing up mine trying to break in. Got a sneaky suspicion they're not gonna stop. Cat knocked over the ceramic sugar bowl I was using for my embroidery thread tails. It was the last survivor of a tea set my grandmother gave me. I'm sure you can have it mended. My cat just threw up on my work laptop. Dear cats everywhere. Why do you try your best to throw up on the literal most inconvenient spots humanly possible? Seen in the bay today. I think that boat's supposed to be above the water. I'm not 100% sure though. Someone's getting fired. I saw the guy get out and walk away. Some random person came by and put the cones up. What is this? Oh, yeah. Just walk away. Just walk away. Wasp sting on the eyelid. Just 2 millimeters from my eyeball. It hurts. Badly. I can absolutely imagine that hurts. I had no delusions otherwise. Perfect end to a day. Oh, dude, I have this exact key for my Yaris. They're the worst goddamn keys ever made. They are so bad. Oh, do not spend the money on a fully licensed or whatever replacement from Toyota. You'll be happier spending a third of that on a third party, man. Just don't. Asked for a fade and got this. Where did you go to get that done? And please tell me you didn't end up paying for it. Coworker of mine chopped his phone in half today. With what? Where do you work? And please don't say a library. I make these to share with my family, but nobody wanted them. They were good though. What are we looking at? Oh. What are these? What am I looking at here? I see that it looks like you sliced lemons in half. You carved out all the goodness inside and then put... What? Dude, what is this? We need to know more. Hey, it's been a while since I've had a nice donut. I'm gonna treat myself. Damn it.
Oh, man, whenever I do get a box of donuts like that, you better believe I have got the most careful grip in human history. I am not dropping those donuts for any reason. I'll fall to the ground before they do. There's something wrong with the electricity, so the bedroom light won't turn off completely. The electrician couldn't find the problem, so we'll never get it completely dark at night. Just take the bulb out, stop using the ceiling light. I don't ever use ceiling lights anymore. If it's not in a lamp, it never turns on. I swear to God, man. There's always something weird going on with those. My catalytic converter was stolen, and it's going to cost $1,500 to replace. Yay! Everyone in the world's asshole. My girlfriend ripped my painting. Why? Was it like I tripped and fell into it and just grabbed at the wrong point or whatever, or was she pissed off and destroyed your property because, flew all the way to Arizona for a concert this weekend. It was rescheduled to next week when I won't be here. What? Metallica originally scheduled for tomorrow at the State Farm Stadium. It will be rescheduled to the 9th. Previously purchased tickets will be honored for the new date. Now, okay, well, are you going to be issuing refunds for all those people that can't f***ing make that date that's way too far away? I know it's only like a week or so, but nonetheless, that's f***ing shit. A lot of people have to take time off. Time they can't just shift over now. Especially if they're traveling. For crying out loud. I really, really, really hope they're issuing refunds for people that just can't make that, dude. Well, I got diagnosed with MS at age 34. This is how I found out. My messed up eye. I see. Is that multiple sclerosis? Is that what's going on? My partner accidentally dropped a knife on my foot, severing a tendon. I had to have surgery. Well, did you kick their ass? My date forgot to step on the foot peg. Oh, God. Oh, no! Christ. Isn't that great? It's only a slightly hot exhaust pipe, but sure, yeah, put your fake plastic ass boot on there. Thank you. Was lying in bed when I heard a pop and shattering glass. Oh no. Oh, the shower door. Not what I expected. I thought you had one of those IKEA Detolf shelves or whatever, because I guess some of them are prone to just popping. My favorite pot exploded while warming up. Almost this exact thing happened to my girlfriend, where she put the pot on the stove and it cracked. It didn't crack in half, but a hole cracked in the bottom of it, so it's very, very distressing. My coworker locked me in the porta potty and then went to lunch. Hope you get that f***er fired. That's not goddamn funny, dude. Like, if you're gonna lock me in there, I mean, you need to let me out after I get a little annoyed or go, oh, you got me good. You can't just fucking leave, dude. I would absolutely be getting your ass fired. Found my AirPod Pros. Oh no, where are they? Let's see. Waste Disposal and Recycling Center. I am sorry. I am so sorry. I am financially ruined. These tires cost $250 and cannot be patched. I know this because I had to replace a flat a few months ago. This is the new replacement. Oh, you know, it's awesome. Something very, very similar happened to me recently, because I think people, to be funny, will go and put nails in the street, hoping that someone will drive over one. Nails don't just randomly pop up in the road. Sometimes they do, from like, who gives a shit that people are doing it on purpose. I'm too jaded at this point to play devil's advocate there for the actual devil. But yeah, I had to pay about $1,000 for a new set of tires because, you know, you can't have one tire be brand new while the others are 30,000 miles old or something like that, so, okay. The landlord refloored the lobby in front of my wife's restaurant, and now she can't open the front door, okay? He's going to fucking fix it, right? Thought it was safe to leave a single food packet out in my room overnight. Was it? Oh, Jesus Christ. If that was simply overnight, you need to call your landlord or a pest control guy now, because holy shit, overnight and there's that many? No, something bad's going on in your place, dude. Also, I'm sorry. Not the point. The point is clearly, holy shit, you got ants. But what is that mindset? I'm just gonna leave this fucking garbage that I'm staring at on this table overnight. Why not? Why not? Dude, even if you don't have a garbage can in your room, which not a lot of people do, it takes, 5 steps to get to the one that you have somewhere else in your home? That's the type that just drives me crazy, man. I could never go, yeah, I'll just leave the empty goddamn Twinkie wrapper on my desk. Why not? I'm gonna go to bed now. Came from a walk to see my house on fire. Well, that's a little bit beyond what I would call sucky. You know, we're on, well, that sucks. That's more than, well, that sucks. That's, are you kidding me? I'm probably homeless now, and all my shit's gone. My friend stood on my bag today, really harsh as a joke, and said everything will be fine. Now my headphones are broken, and my laptop has a permanent bend in the screen. So your friend is going to be fixing and replacing those items, right? You don't do that to your friend. You don't break their go, oh, I didn't mean to. Doesn't matter. You did it. You made a dumb fucking choice, and you broke my so you need to fix that. I'm allergic to sesame and vomited while eating a hot dog today. Turns out it's because of a new law. Wait, what? A new federal law requiring that sesame be listed as an allergen on food labels is having unintended consequences, increasing the number of products with the ingredient. Food industry experts say the requirements are so stringent that many manufacturers, especially bakers, find it simpler and less expensive to add sesame to a product and to label it than to try to keep it away from other foods or equipment with sesame. As a result, several companies, including national restaurant chains like Olive Garden, Wendy's, and Chick-fil-A, and bread makers that stock grocery shelves and serve schools, are adding sesame to products that didn't have it before. While the practice is legal, consumers and advocates say it violates the spirit of the law aimed at making food safer for people with allergies. Can you imagine that? Hey, if you use this product, can you label it so people that are allergic don't get sick? Yeah. Also, we're gonna put it in all of our f***ing food now. F*** you guys, pieces of shit. My wife wanted her grays covered and subtle highlights for a wedding. Her hair colorist had a medical emergency during their session. We're all hoping she's okay. Oh. I paid $50 to digitize a VHS tape of my wife at Disneyland when she was a baby. This is the only shot of her. Literally 2 seconds. The other 57 minutes are her dad filming the rides. Oh, man. It's kind of funny. That's goddamn hilarious. So Dad was Disney vlogging that long ago. That's kind of impressive, I have to say. We have a slew of Disney vloggers now, and he was ahead of the curve by a lot. Also, hey, there she is. Oh, Christ. Left my carry-on backpack in my rental car back seat while I grabbed lunch with a friend. I guess depending on where you are, don't do that. Just never do that. Nope, my shit is always coming with me. What the hell? Is this all your stuff strewn on the highway? They just tossed it for funsies? Weird. Those people are very pathetic. In Chicago for work, paying $65 a night for parking. Wake up ready to go to work and all my equipment is gone. Isn't it so cool that this is just, it's not a norm by any means, you know, but it's cool that people are now getting ballsy enough, because they'll never get caught, to just steal shit out of people's cars. I guess the lesson here is don't ever store shit in your cars. Look, it's one thing to replace a broken window. That's one thing, okay? But replacing the stuff that was important in the vehicle? Man, that's a little bit more difficult. Found in my attic just now at 4 a.m. This was not here last week. Oh, well, uh-oh. I fell off the toilet last night thanks to a leg spasm. I had a concussion and a minor brain bleed. My son starts school in 2 days, and I have to take for his first day. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, well, that's, I'm not really much I can say there, dude. I hope everything works out. Last week, we took my 1.5-year-old St. Bernard in for a standard spay and preventative gastropexy. I'm not sure what that is. What is that? Okay, cool. Oh, sorry, I didn't advance the images far enough. Oh my God, what in the world is that? Is that a... What the hell am I looking at? I'm not kidding. That looks like a keychain of some kind. Okay. What's the other device? Anyway. Oh, a pair of scissors. Oh my God, what is wrong with this animal? He's so doofy. This is what my mom got for 50 years of service. They only remembered after she brought in a cake. No more than 20 pounds spent. Oh, woohoo! You know? I remember when I worked at Walmart for a brief stint a few years back, I asked them, hey, so on some of those name tags, I see some of the people we have working here have like 40 years on it. What do you get for that? And they told me with a straight f***ing face, oh, they get a lifetime 10% discount. That's it? 40 years. Someone's entire adult life being underpaid and probably not getting healthcare whatsoever from y'all motherfuckers. And you think it's great that they get 10% off their groceries until they die in 10 years? F*** you. I know it might be different per store. Maybe at some stores you get a permanent parking space just for you. Really f***ing doubt it. But still, apologies to the editor for all my cursing today, but you guys guys make me do the mad subreddits. There's only so much I can do to hold back. Went to the dentist to fix a chipped tooth. Spotted a cyst asserting its dominance over my jawbone. I told my stepson 20 times not to drive my car. My lease is up. I got a buyer, and I'll make some good money off the deal. No accidents, under mileage, no stains on the inside, and not a scratch on the exterior. He crashed it twice on the same day a mile from the house and 200 yards apart from each crash. Okay, is your son 9? Because how in the world? I wouldn't let them drive anything again. Nope, sorry, you have to walk everywhere. I wouldn't even let that motherfucker near a bike, okay? That is actually insane. Twice, within a couple hundred yards, a mile from the home? Yeah, your kid might actually be completely stupid. Broke into my car, stole about $25 worth of stuff, but phone fell in between the seats. Aha! Wait, the thief's phone? Left my wallet on top of my car today. God bless AirTags, though. Yes. I've been wanting to grab a set of AirTags myself, and you know what? This seems like a pretty decent use case. I don't leave my wallet places, but you never know what can happen. Wallace the wallet left behind. This item's no longer detected near you. It's great for if you accidentally leave it at a restaurant or something like that. Thank goodness. You'll know exactly where it is. Teens keyed my car. You know, I'm glad that keying is not as common as it apparently once was, but super cool. I think it should be okay to whoop some ass if you catch them in the act. Kid coughed in my face, and now I'm on post-exposure HIV meds. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. Can't believe that this actually happened today. You ever have such a rough day it ends with you getting a prescription for post-exposure HIV meds? Because I did. Kid coughed some blood into my mouth, and the district had me go to urgent care for a full workup. I can't freaking believe it. I'm getting drunk off my ass tonight. ETA. No, I don't know the kid's HIV status. I didn't even know the kid's name, so the doctor decided that it was best to take every precaution. ETA 2. Kid had a bloody nose that dripped into his mouth, and then he coughed into... Yeah, it's awesome. Probably gonna grow up to be the type of guy that thinks masks don't work and have no purpose in the world. I have a Costco box full of these at work. Just ate one yesterday. This entire bar was infested with these things. Oh, Jesus Christ. I would be going back to Costco immediately and going, hey man, you might want to stop selling these right now. You're selling protein bars full of f***ing maggots. Essential oil destroyed the stain on my brand new kitchen island. How can I fix this? Restain? I mean, that's all I can think of. So the landlord decided to lay concrete in front of my door without notice yesterday morning. Oh, what a smart, normal person. Landlords sure are smart people. Oh wait, no they're not. Oh, did the cat eat most of your slipper? I think that's what happened here. UK police in huge manhunt for terror suspect, an ex-soldier who escaped from a London prison, arrested a lookalike at a train station following a tip-off. Hooray! You guys did it! Woo! And probably, more than likely, to hide your shame that you f***y-wuckied up, you just slapped him with some fake crime. I know what you're thinking. This isn't America. They only do that there. Not true. I couldn't plug the toaster in the bottom outlet. Opened it to find this. Oh no, what am I gonna find? I don't. Oh no! Call an electrician yesterday. My wife says her tongue is still numb. What did she eat? Oh no! Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. After 3 years, it finally got me. After my wedding weekend, too. Oh, no, I'm waiting, man. I am waiting for the day it gets me because I am still beaten into the ground, baby. I'm not looking forward to that day, but it does have to happen eventually. Closed some papers in my laptop and didn't realize there was a staple in the corner. Repair center said it would cost me around $850. Oh, awesome. Well, that's Apple for you, I guess. I've been stuck in traffic for 7 hours on I-84 westbound. No option to turn around. If only there were infinite bail points on the highway. That would be fantastic. It sure is awesome that this is 7 hours. What in the world happened? Did the road disappear? Are they having to rebuild the road before you guys can move? What sort of accident occurred? Was it Final Destination 2? Someone's going to wake up to this. Oh, and I'm sure they're going to be thrilled. Just paid $10K to move into a brand new condo, and all of my kitchen appliances broke within a week. Cool. They're going to fix them, right? Or replace them, because that's usually how that works.
I brought muffins to work because of my birthday. Not even 5 minutes later, I got told I am fired because of budget costs. Hey, Johnny, yeah. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday, man. Really appreciate those muffins. Very delicious. Just want to let you know, by the way, yeah, we're running out of money. You're out. Sorry. But great muffins. Happy birthday. I was really looking forward to the meal I ordered. Your Dasher Ronaldo. The order is delayed. Received 14 minutes ago. Well, that's all right. You know, it happens. You know, I think we can all be a little patient. The police arrested me. Oh, okay. Well, who's gonna give me my food? You imagine? It's like your Dasher gets arrested, and then the police like come up to your house. He's in the back of their car. Officer just comes up, hands you, here you go. You said he was delivering this to you. All right, have a good day. I'm an Englishman traveling India, fancied some British food and ordered fish and chips. Wow, what a sight this was. Oh, what the hell is that? Those look like, they look like turds. I'm sorry, they look like turds. They look like burnt, shriveled up, dried out Twinkies from 40 years ago. What? That's embarrassing. It might come back. That's my fucking tent. Was it not? This is just a little, it's like a UFO just floating around, man. All you gotta do is add a theremin to this and it's perfect. I slipped in the shower and went face first into the knobs. Now my lips look like this. Well, I mean, on the bright side, now we know if you want to save some money on getting, you know, lip fillers or anything done to your lips, just slip and fall into the shower and, you know, crash your face into some knobs. You gotta look on the bright side with these sort of things. Reheated pasta bolognese in the microwave. Forgot about it and remembered 4 days later? Oh my God, that is disgusting. That is vile. How did you not smell it? How did you not, like, oh, that is vile. Went to replace my retainer and instead had to get braces again as an adult. I'm the bottom picture. You know, I've never seen teeth that shape before in a human jaw. I say that again like I'm a, you know, I like to look at x-ray photos of you know, people's teeth and heads just for fun. You know, I like to look at their bone structure. It's really cool. No, but I had braces growing up and I did not like them. I didn't like them at all. It was annoying getting them tightened. I was self-conscious. Not anymore. I have a permanent retainer now, but no one can see it. News presenter gets a quick bath by air tanker while reporting about wildfires in Croatia. Oh, here it comes. There it is. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, that's gotta suck so bad. Not just for her, but also everyone else, all the equipment, you know, the cameras, the mics. Oh, that pains me to think about. Sat in a friend's filthy car and walked around all day like this. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's cool. What the hell was in that guy's seat? I hope it's not what it looks like, because it kind of looks like you browned your shorts a little bit there. Dog chews on Li-ion battery causing house fire. Oh no. I hate to see that. I hope this doesn't. Okay, thank God. I was dreading. I feel so bad for the pets. That's horrifying. Well, okay, they're just watching it now. Get out of there, man. Oh, I'm just glad the dog wasn't hurt. I'm surprised it's not spreading as fast. Although it does look like it's spreading. It is. That dog is just watching it. He's just enjoying the bonfire. Come on, man. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. But he's just watching it. He is seemingly fine, but it's getting worse. Oh, jeez. This is giving me anxiety. I cannot believe how slowly it is spreading, but dude, I really hope they got out of there because there is so much smoke. Okay, good. Thank God. Okay, if it ended there, my whole day would have been ruined. I would have been thinking about those dogs. I'm so happy they got out. Oh, that house is absolutely screwed though. That is just, why was an exposed lithium ion battery just chilling on the mattress with a dog? I don't get that, man. Some doesn't smell right here, and it ain't the burnt mattress. My entire neighborhood is submerged in floodwater with raw sewage in it. Well, that blows for whoever has that car in the middle of the road, or possibly parked on like the side of the road, but you couldn't tell now. That is diabolical, disgusting. How did this happen? Now, this looks bad, but just think about the smell. Just Flying fish slaps phone into the sea. All right, what a nice day. The sun's out, chilling on the water. Oh, and there it goes. Those damn flying fish. Yep, it's gone. Yep, that just happened. That was real. Oh, that is so sad. That is so depressing. Damn. You know, recently I was thinking, I was wondering how many smartphones of any kind are just chilling in the ocean or lakes right now. How many? Because damn, this has got to be, maybe not this is common, you know, flying fish aren't everywhere, but yeah, maybe just don't have your phone out on the boat at all times. Reports that the fridge was emptied before our 3-month trip were greatly exaggerated. Oh, that looks damn disgusting. Oh, that's 3 months. 3 months, what was in there? A bunch of bacteria and now. My Costco rotisserie chicken is green. Oh, I've never seen, frankly, any kind of meat that is green like that. That looks, oh, that just, no thanks. At 4:30 p.m. on Friday, I got an email regarding interviewing for my dream job. I spent the whole weekend excited and researching the company. Then came Monday morning. Good morning, blank. I apologize. Please disregard the interview email that was sent to you Friday. That was incorrect information and needed to be sent to another candidate. I will follow up with you soon. Thank you for understanding. That's great. Thank you. Very cool. Also, like, what's there to follow up about? It's like, I think I got the idea. It's not for me, man. I just wanted a gift for my boy. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Is this a Lego vending machine? Because that's kind of cool. But also, I suppose the little box in the bottom left kind of goes around up and down, left and right, getting all the different boxes, but looks like this one ain't working. I would suggest just going to a normal store or a Lego store, perhaps. The amount of microplastics my cutting board releases. I'm not ready for this, man. Microplastics they weird me out, and yep, there it is. Right into your steak or vegetables or whatever the hell you're cutting, man. I used a plastic cutting board for a while, a few years ago. Now I'm thinking about how much of that I took in. Very cool. My alarm somehow failed to go off and it cost me my job. Damn, 6:30 a.m. bright and early. Missed alarm. Wait, so it failed to go off, but you missed it? Now, either you're a liar or it's saying you missed it and it actually just didn't go off. Parachute didn't deploy when jumping Niagara Falls. Oh, well, wait, what is that? Is that like a jet ski? What is that? You can do that off of Niagara Falls? Unless I'm missing something. I'm just trying to interpret this very low res image the best I can. She's 3 miles south of a 178,000 acre, 0% contained fire started purposefully by an arsonist. Hell yeah, man, that's awesome. That's so cool. Thank you, arsonist, asshole, or like arsonist. Please laugh. First it was Quora, now it's coming to Reddit. Reddit CEO hints that subreddit paywalls are on the way. All free things must come to an end. So wait, what, like, subreddits, like you'll have to pay to access a subreddit? Will that be the subreddit's decision? I would assume, right? Because I can only assume most subreddits are gonna say, well, no, we're not gonna charge you to join our our meme group, you know. My local thrift store writes the price on the shoes with a marker, a permanent marker. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'd bring them back and say, hey, so like, you put permanent marker on these. I'm not walking around with $5.99 on my foot. My yard every time it rains. Yes. You know, I kind of miss this. You know, the casual flooding. Oh, and that's just a duck. He's chilling. Yeah, you know, casual flooding, you know, living in the south, the old swamplands, just all that water. It's a river. Just turns every ravine into a damn current. 46. I am 46. How bad must I look to people? Chicken flatbread melt, 1 medium Pepsi, senior discount of 33 cents? Oh, hell yeah. No, but seriously, what the hell is that discount? 33 cents? At least make it $1. Although that'd be a very cheap. I mean, this is already cheap already. $3.22. That's not bad. $2.22 though? That sounds even better. I don't give a shit if I look old or not. Look, if I'm getting a discount, man, I'll take it. Spilled 400-degree oil on myself. Have to work 8 shifts before I get a day off. Oh my god, dude. That is that I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine how that must have felt. But 400 degrees. Just got to LA for a vacation, and this is the view from our room. Oh, and the AC is out in the entire building. Wow, what a view. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. LA's never looked so good. Also, dude, if I'm staying at a hotel, especially if it's one in LA, and the AC is out, you better be giving me that refund. You better be getting like half of that refund to me or something, man. What warning signs? Okay, we have, okay, this looks pretty nice, except for the, yep. Oh, okay, that's awful. I did not expect it to fully capsize like that. That is, I hope they're all right. Jesus Christ. I mean, they should have been looking where they were going, but I hope they're all right. Rearranging fridge. Watermelon rolled out. I ignored, thinking I'd grab it in a second. It continued to roll down the nearby staircase. Wait, the fridge is upstairs? Oh, that is probably a basement. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Damn, that must have been like, these stairs must be like right in front of the fridge. Decided to shave my head to give it a fresh start. Turns out I have a bald spot. I'm female. Damn, dude, that is unfortunate. Think about it this way. If you didn't cut all your hair off, you wouldn't have noticed. Oh wait, no, that's not good. I'm sorry. Never mind. Middle-aged men. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us! Slept in this bed 2 nights before getting curious and pulling sheets back, and look at what the hell I find. Well, think about it this way. If you wouldn't have never pulled the sheets back, you wouldn't have seen this and you would have still been sound asleep. Wait, no, damn it, I did it again. I'm sorry. I just never second guess anything. Just be scared all your life and assume things are fine always. Was thinking of going bowling soon until I saw the prices. Oh my god, dude. A 1 lane for 2 hours is $148? That's crazy. No. That's just the lane. Then you got shoe rental for $12, reservations $15, sales tax $12, $186 for 2 people to bowl for 2 hours. That is robbery. Someone threw a brick off an overpass. I was the lucky winner. Dude, that is messed up, man. That is like actually so screwed. Like, a brick? You're gonna kill someone. Unemployed and doing job interviews. Thought I'd wax my eyebrows to look put together. Oh no. Well, you gotta commit now. You gotta you gotta chop off that little bit and commit to the small eyebrows. Thought one of the bulbs burned out in the backyard. Oh no, it's just like much worse. It's just way worse than that. Oh my god, I'm moving. We grew a ½ acre of carrots that all turned out like this. 15,000 pounds. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Oh god, how frequently does this happen? Like, is there just always a set chance that this could happen to your carrots? God, that's so many carrots. Crown fell off on the first day of vacation. Oh, that really sucks. Jesus. And I won't be home for 3 weeks. Great. Oh, good. That makes it even worse. You just absolutely can't do anything about it. Have fun. What a great world we live in. I just learned about, Ewa Klobukowska, I'm sorry if I said any of that wrong, a Polish sprinter who set multiple world records in the 1960s. She, quote-unquote, failed a gender test and was banned and had all her records stripped. The papers called her a man. The next year, she gave birth to a son. She never received an apology. That is up. But now she is remembered on the internet, and people know that she did some. Neighbor's house got struck by lightning twice, 2 days after they closed on it. Damn, that sucks. That's just like God. You are carrying some wicked karma. He was pissed, man. The big G. They had to gut the whole top floor because of rain and electrical damage. Damn. Wow, that sucks hard. Glass jar split when opening sauce for the wife. Oh, no, man. All on the mouse pad, and the desk mat. That's... Well, why were you holding it over a desk, though? Like, that's the one question I had. Like, I feel like there is some personal fault here. You probably should not have opened it over electronic things. At least it didn't get on the laptop. Like, it's barely touching the laptop. Also, baby. There's just a baby down there, and I think it's funny that, I don't know, he's just chilling down there. My job search journey over the last year so far. All right, well, let's take a look here. We got 412 applications. All right. 412 rejected. So, you know, you're not winning, but you're not losing. It's a tie game. My legs after mowing my lawn while it was still wet. Looking like the Grinch from the legs down, my friend. That is... Yep, hop in the shower. My brother went outside this evening and saw this. Yes, they're maggots. Oh, I'm not ready for this, am I? It could be worse. But it's just a bunch of maggots all over the front steps and the yard, I guess. That's awesome. Why? Why is this happening? Diaper got mixed with laundry and went into washing machine. Everything is covered in absorbent hydrogel. Oh, that seems really gross. Wonderful. My mom left her car for 2 months, came back to it covered in mold. Oh, what? Oh, God, how did this happen? What? Were the windows left down or cracked, or did it get moist in there? Like, oh, that's terrible. My stove broke, and the display doesn't even say the time anymore. Yeah, but hey, now it says P all the time. Like, it's funny. Like, it's a funny stove. Like, now when your friends come over and they want to use the stove, which, you know, that my friends do all the time, they come over just to use the stove, they'll look at the clock and they'll laugh and go, it says P. You know, it's funny. Haven't had oysters in years. Finally decided to buy some, and they're all spawning oysters. Oh yeah, no, I don't know if you can eat that. I don't know how eating oysters works in the first place, but that doesn't look like something I'd want to put inside me. 5 minutes before clocking out. Oh man, no, man, not the freaking ranch packets or mayonnaise. I don't know. This is probably absolutely not either of those things, but I don't know, man. I want some. I'm hungry. Second time, my window spontaneously shattered. It's a nice day, unsuspecting what could happen. Oh, there it is. Yep. You know what's funny? I have seen this window shatter before, but I don't know if this is the same video or this is like just, the second time. I think that's kind of funny. My mind will forever wonder about this until I die. Never take the skin on your hands for granted. Oh, what is this gonna be? Dude, if this, I swear to God, if I get grossed out by this, that's pretty gross. Not as bad as I expected. What, dude, how does it get this bad before you're like, oh, I should probably use some, like, moisturizer or wash my hands or something? Fiancé spent 4 hours preparing soup from scratch, only for the glass bowl to break in the soup. Well, shit. It looks like some nice soup, but, I don't want any glass in my soup, that's for sure. I knew my spine was bad, but damn. Oh my God, that is Holy, I think I have bad posture. That is like, how does that happen? Oh my god. Bro in italics. Bought a new processor, but it looks like the Amazon employee beat me to it. Oh, that actually just blows. Cool. I mean, hey, look, Amazon's really good about getting returns and replacements, so, just send it back. It's clear to me that an Amazon employee stole it because the outer packaging was undamaged, but the inner box was broken into. On my first day in motorcycle school, I got stung on my ear by a caterpillar on my helmet halfway through the class. Oh, okay, I was expecting, like, a very, not like this caterpillar, like a very friendly, innocent one, not one of these buggers. That's terrible. And my bicycle got a flat tire going to the class, so I had to pay $50 for arriving late. What? You have to pay money if you arrive late? What if, like, I don't know, if something out of your control happens, like your freaking tire going flat or getting stung by a damn caterpillar? On my way to start college, and my car caught fire with everything I own inside it. Shit. Well, at least you weren't inside of it. That's the good thing. Actual text my coworker received from a member of his staff explaining why he was an hour late. I'm leaving now. Hit my pants right before you called first time. Then again, I thought I was done, about to get in lift, and sharded. So I had to go in shower to clean it out. It was a mess. Jesus Christ, you just make an excuse. Like, just, we don't need to know that you hit yourself twice and then sharded in the lift. Fruit fly took on my toothbrush. Damn, dude, that is just like, you must have been watching him. He knew that you were aware of his presence, and he just did you like that. That's up. Just got my PS5 recently. Have to evacuate my house a few days ago because of a tropical typhoon. This is what I came back to after the storm is settled. Fuck. That blows. That is so... Damn. I would be... oh, God. I'd be devastated. Not just for the PS5, but, my whole entire freaking home. The sod wall contractors used a drill too long for the job. Oh, wow. Great. Looks like someone drove by the damn house. That's awesome. Great. Black specks floating in my hotel's water. I drank 4 glasses before I noticed. Yeah. I would just... I would just go to the nearest gas station, find some, get some bottled water that's clean and just chug a bunch of those, and just hope to God your body flushes out the that you don't want. Welp. Oh, okay, yeah, no, a tree just came through the bathroom wall and knocked over the toilet. That's great. That's awesome. And also the window's a little up. Neighbor's kids broke my window in my brand new house. God damn it. That's so frustrating. And I love how you can tell it was something they were throwing around. It was a baseball or something. Or they were having a lightsaber fight right next to your house. It could be either one of those. You now get to be served ads while pumping gas. Oh, hell yeah, dude. What's better than a gas pump? A gas pump with a freaking iPhone on it that I can look at ads on. In German? Is that German? I don't know, man. I don't give a It's ads. A smarter nozzle. That's so stupid. What the actual Not so fun fact of the day. Amazon has air conditioning at facilities that have robots because the robots overheat in this temperature. We don't have robots at DCH1, so we don't have air conditioning. Amazon cares more about their robots overheating than their workers overheating. Yeah, hey, what happens when the humans overheat? We can't work on the robots to make sure they don't overheat. Maybe humans should come first.
I'm really trying not to read too much into this.
Looks like you better split before your life gets cut in half.
Hammered finger. Do not recommend.
Bro's giving me phantom pain looking at this thing.
On the bright side, free blueberry. Nom 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 nom. When you accidentally use the wrong spray on your lawn.
Oh, it's art. I'm writing something for the planes to see when they fly by. Yep.
Stuck kidney stone for 4 days.
Ow!
Discovered one of the vans at my job has an ant problem while trying to drink my drink today. Jeez, look at all of your parents' siblings just hovering over that energy drink. I get it, Auntie. You don't think this is healthy for me at my age. Then stop sipping it yourself. I might have overfilled my knife holder. Lies. You could never have too many knives. Oof, that split though. Toilet bowl cleaner spilled and ate my garage floor. Man, this toilet bowl is huge. There's so much to eat. Stray apartment cats ate my food.
Well, don't leave your food outside.
It was outside for 2 minutes. A great lesson as to why you should make sure you poop before you place an order. Bottom left tire broke on my cart just as I was getting off the bus to walk home. It was full of water and juice for my daughter and I. Probably weighed around 100 pounds, and I had to drag it like that for about half a mile. Grocery day? Nah, mate. Gym day. Broke my ankle a week after I moved for grad school. Lockie, is that you?
Well, I guess they're not moving anymore.
In all seriousness, I'm sorry to hear that. I will never be comforted with the idea of putting screws into my body. There's only one kind of screwing with my body that I am into. This guy is not a happy camper. Jesus! Just, how? Did a car drive off a cliff and land perfectly on that or something? Change that logo from Outback to Ow My Back. Clasp on the cake tin broke. Had to be on the honey cake as well.
Alright, just rip that door off. We'll serve that as the plate today.
Students in an Indian college have been forced to wear cardboard boxes during exam to prevent cheating. Okay, teachers, there is a time and place to be role-playing Minecraft with your students. A tiny silver of glass broke off inside my watch and is now stuck under one of the numbers. Well, you have fun unseeing that. I'm genuinely too afraid to look that deeply into my watches considering the amount of times I've dropped them. Captain Jack Sparrow's in town. Oh, that's not comforting evidence. Road marking paint fell off a truck, covered this Jeep. That's a unique white finish you're not going to get anywhere else. It's an effective way to make sure cars can see you on the road at night though, so winner winner. The lock did its job, but at what cost? 2 wheels apparently. Well, more than 2. Damn, everything's gone. Are they really fast at what they do, or did just no one care? Hey, that guy's taking out 2 wheels and the pedals and the handlebar. Yeah, that's a normal thing someone does with a bike. Just ordered a pepperoni pizza, and they got what they asked for. There it is, pepperoni pizza. Next time, maybe you'll use your brain and ask for a pepperoni's pizza. You know, like everyone else does. Gosh, this is clearly your own fault. My $5 latte. Wow, that does suck. You're in Illinois? I didn't notice how far the wood I was stacking for the last 2 hours was leaning. Oh, we heard you like Jenga, so we thought we'd make you start all over again. Besides, you wouldn't want to leave it like that. Like, what else would you do? I guess I have to open and check my stuff before I actually leave Best Buy from now on.
Yeah, no.
That looks like so much fun. Those things are pricey as heck. This must be so much fun. My drink exploded in my hand at work. You see, America? This is why we call them soft drinks. When you call them pop, you're asking for the inevitable. Tried to floss my teeth after a long day, but the bag was somehow both open and upside down. Okay, but why over the toilet? Also, why do you have the lid open? It has a lid for a reason. Dear Lord above, don't tell me you flush with the lid open. That goes to you watching this video as well. I swear, if you're someone who watches your poo flush down, you might as well put your hand in the water and then drizzle the hand along your face because you're pretty much doing the same thing. R.I.P. this guy's mirror. Held together like the mental stability of Gen Z in the crippling workforce. New cutting board has a lovely feature, grows mold if not cleaned immediately. Designed to punish you for not being OCD. Came back after 2 months. Within 10 minutes, broke my only monitor. This is why you don't play Call of Duty immediately after being on a plane for the last few hours. I had eaten most of my muffin when I realized it had mold on it. Oh my god, that's like a cobweb. How did you get through so much of it and not... That weird crawling sensation in your body isn't a sickness, no, it's spiders. Pushed brush across a paint tray too fast, and it spilled over onto my Nikes. Quick, just say they're Kanye's. Oh, well, bam, now it's $30,000. Went to check the oil level in my car, and... Car decides...
Oh, trust me, bro, it's fine. You're good. You're good.
I don't understand how this got so full. However, here we are. The time I need to use it, it's so jammed I couldn't even open it. Took way too long to use a butter knife and redistribute the blockage so I could get it open this far to dump it. Oh, all this teasing. Just show me what it is already. Oh, it's a Ninja Turtle adversary. To be honest, I was thinking of a sink or a jar. Nice to see your office has that practice of, if I don't see it, then I'm not responsible for cleaning it. Huzzah! My pancake turned against me. I actually love this. That middle cut looks like a mouth. One eye's opened, the other one's closed, and that curved part of the pancake next to the closed eye looks like it's just leaning on its hand, staring up at the chef like, dude, what are you even doing? Wanted to cook a nice meal for my grandma. I didn't realize she used her oven as a freaking pantry. I usually pre-check ovens too. Wait, people do that? Okay, taking a second to think about it, it actually does make a lot of sense. I mean, if you don't use an oven, why not use it as storage? That said, now you can just enjoy some crispy, plastic-melted pretzels. The path I have to walk to go inside work. If there was ever a calling in your life to buy a flamethrower, this is it. Stubbed my pinky toe. Oh my god. Oh, that's not a stub. You surgically shortened it. That is extremely concerning. Spent the last of my money on some cheap eats, and my hot pockets were empty. Dry as a bone. Just like your Tinder dates. I'm only 24, and I can now feel when it's going to rain. Yay! Yay, super augmentation powers, cyborg, hooray. At least the carpet was already getting replaced. True. You're still fired though. Guess I'm not eating any rice tonight. Please don't be something that's gonna make me throw up. Oh, thank goodness. Just an opportunity to play Russian roulette with your bulk cooking for the week. Bought these from Walmart. Both are right-hand gloves. Well, that's what you get for leaving the store too quickly. Early. I left early. You shouldn't have left early. Damn it. Our balcony door was just shot and shattered all over the living room. Well, either you've got to do with gangs and drugs, or they think you've got to do with gangs and drugs. Either way, you are not safe. Have fun! I got a call from my buddy saying, "What do I do?" I said, "Run." Also call fire department. No saving it now. Wow, a lawnmower, that's a barbecue as well? Man, technology is just so multifunctional these days. Went to a concert last night. Discovered I am short. Well, just a little bit. My sister brought in the mail and then shoved it under the carpet instead of under my bedroom door. Why do you need to hide it under the carpet? You all live together. Can't let everyone in the family know you deal with the Bank of Hawaii. Dog got on counter and destroyed my newest chicken shredder. I can't have nice things. Oh, well, you can always buy a new one by selling the dog. Moved into this apartment with girlfriend less than a month ago. Last night, the sky started falling. Oh, wowee. Enjoy getting that fixed in 5 months. Key snapped off in the door when I was closing work tonight. A fitting end to a day that was already a Schmidt show. Well, that is one subtle way to say maybe it's time to leave. Sure, we want to treat those wounds, but can you please get all the caterpillars off you? No, they are my friends. Yeah, okay, but yeah, they're really itchy and we don't want to deal with that. Just work around them. A month ago, I posted about a broken statue. I found a replacement only for that statue to arrive broken. This goes beyond just a statue that's cursed. It's the designer. The designer is cursed. They're a Wreck-It Ralph of sculpting. Electrician decided to skip stud guards. For the uneducated plebs, like myself, stud guards protect pipes inside the walls from nails and screws during drywall and cement board installation. Basically designed to stop you from doing this to piping or electric wires. So that's fun when you just drill a hole through your wiring. Thank you. Didn't want to keep the cable anyway, I guess. Good thing I recently bought new ones. There really should be a subreddit that's just about impressive failures or breaking things in a way you would never expect them to be able to break. Like I've had the wiring disconnect and things like that. I've never had this specific metal piece just slide out. Am I sheltered to be saying that? Does this happen to a lot of you? Meanwhile, this is going to be a one-time use instead. Hey, nothing a little bit of Gorilla Glue and then giving up after accidentally dripping the glue into the milk and just buying a whole new carton can't fix. I think the last guy overtalked just a bit. Wow, dude really wanted to make sure they were tight. Accidentally bought 2 right Crocs. Oh, this isn't a school essay. You don't need to add words to make a word count. You can just say you accidentally bought Crocs. It's the same thing. I just want muffins, damn it! Oh look, it's the POV of me whenever I try and use the oven to cook food aside from chicken. Sweet potato fries. Oh, best we can do is soggy vegetable potatoes. Battered sweet potato fries. Oh, well, battered soggy vegetable potato it is. A classmate decided to drop our full backpacks in a trash bag for a scene we were filming. Guess whose was on the bottom? Oh no, I was expecting the bag to be full of like some sort of weird sauce or gunk, but this is honestly worse. You're not going to make it. If you zoom in closely, you can hear the sound of the truck driver. My office apparently has mice. Or it's your friendly coworker Sam who enjoys reaching into your drawers and having a bite of your snacks, not even undoing the packaging. Who needs that? That's extra flavoring. Someone left a potato in the microwave that I clean every night. It was still warm. Okay, you by far are experiencing the most tame experience of this subreddit. My classmate destroyed my expensive laptop. My iPad's been destroyed. I found potato in microwave. Opened my bag of biltong today and was immediately greeted with a weird smell. Guess the moisture packet failed me. At least I'm not hungry anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit A as to why you should appreciate that weird little piece of plastic coming in every single packet. For some reason, I always forget to put my coffee mug under the Keurig. So you just post this photo online for everyone to see how this machine has embarrassingly wet itself. Shame on you, good sir. That's fine. I don't really need to see anyway. No, mate, it's fine. Make it a new trend. The latest in accessible fashion, titled, I'm too poor to fix things. My coffee was cold, so I microwaved it. I've had this mug for 4 years and never looked at the bottom, I guess. I'm honestly surprised you've had that mug for so long and didn't once microwave it to experience this calamity. It's those dang Chinese creating products that are clearly labeled not being right for the microwave. How dare they? End of the diaper genie bag, but no one noticed. Oh no! Oh, they're free! They're free to roam once more! Radioactive! Yes, those symbols are accurate. I think they're done. I don't know. Stick a thermometer in them just to be safe. Paintbrushes are so weird. Like, this handle here seems to absorb the paint way better than the wooden part. Kinda makes you wonder if I'm using it completely wrong. Anyway, notice the toilet paper after I sat down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you always check the toilet paper surplus before committing in your defecation. Also, why is it on the other side of this vast room? What psychopath requires you to have to sit up from the toilet to reach over and grab toilet paper? I'd prefer not looking like a lesser cave goblin as I reach for the toilet paper, thank you very much. Someone hit my parked car and drove off. This is a great story opportunity. Treat it like when you get weird scars from the most mundane things on your own skin. Oh, this, shark attack. The car got attacked by a shark. Dropped my phone at the perfect moment for a 14-wheeler to pass by. Wow, cool phone case. My dog ate my Apple Pencil. New textured design. Waited 2 hours for this. Pizza or bread bowl? Thanks, Domino's. We'll call this a Mr. Krabs family gathering because those are some thick, crusty pizza slices. The joke works. Shut up. Words can't describe my sadness. Oh look, someone's made fan art for Wednesday Addams. Good show. Halloween edition Pokemon card found mangled under recliner. Not sure how it got there. It was in my backpack. Wow, now it's even more rare because no other card could ever look this destroyed. That's how it works, right? That's how they up the ridiculous value. Went over a train track bump and my bike rack popped off. Top part with the foam pads. Bike got dragged for 2 blocks before I could safely pull over. And it's raining. That sucks. Well, you get onto that. I'm gonna run in the opposite direction so I don't pick up any of your bad luck you're radiating. Got 6 copies of the same 4x6 print. They arrived like this. Have ordered multiple prints before and they came in one envelope, so obviously a glitch. Based on my personal experience with Amazon shipping packaging, I disagree. This is entirely their memo. It's like they want to use as much of their product packaging as possible. Fence put up 2 weeks ago. Don't you hate it when trees come home late in the night all drunk? New lesson learned. Keep well clear of powerboat races. Yeah, see, this is entirely unfair. If you want to slow down your enemies, just throw bananas at them. Throwing a whole boat, that's just rude. Moved 6 years worth of documents and photos from my unusable computer onto a flash drive, only for it to corrupt the moment I plug it into my new computer. After 5 hours of repair and recovery, only option was to format it entirely. Ouch! My coworker rigged a catalytic converter burglary alarm with a decibel range louder than a building fire alarm in my office. The sensor triggered when I sat down at my desk at 6 a.m. Genuine question, do they hate you or do they love you? Honestly, it could go either way with this sort of thing. Actually remembered to order coffee filters. Oh, and how sweet, they come with a little snack. Dead cockroach. Friend can't catch a break. Tree fell on friend's house. Broke beams in attic. We need to stop funding these drink driving awareness ads and start targeting trees who clearly have a bit too much grog on the night. My friend Jack's parents also gave him the middle name Russell. If their last name isn't Terrier or something dog related, I'm very disappointed in them as a family. Shame on them all. At the very least, I hope the lecturer or professor who gave him his degree and shook his hand also called him a good boy. Cutting up broccoli, I found this little dude. Sadly, we ate the broccoli before. What is it? It's a little creepy worm guy. Went to get gloves. Some sale. Yeah, it really seems to be a case of someone forgetting to switch the numbers around. You have to wonder how many people, though, actually notice this kind of thing and just see the red and they're like, oh, that's less. I'm gonna buy now. I had to hitchhike 50 kilometers home after a 12-kilometer walk because of a screw. Well, clearly that screw thinks you need to get more steps in for your day, so enjoy. Forcing me to make an account to fully use my new headset. Damn, seriously? Just to listen to things? Yet no goblin troll creature. I don't want to be a part of that club. Go to work, brewed coffee, and then dropped my favorite mug. I just wanted a cup of coffee! Damn, by the label of that mug, that's, clearly that's what it's designed to do. Was at a stoplight at an underpass and suddenly my back window shattered. There goes my kids' Christmas money. Merry Christmas, kids. You can still avoid taking the bus. Went to an arcade for friend's birthday. Should have stayed home. Oh no. You gotta call stuff on this one. That is absolutely a valid prize win. Well, this was a first. The signal light is placed behind the pole. Damn it, Polly. This is the one job you can't be shy in. You can turn if you want. It's just up to you now. Was awoken at 4:30 in the morning by some ruckus in the kitchen and found that the cats had reorganized our snack cabinet. That's fine. The cats were just doing some tidying up. Specifically tidying up the remains of the food. First snow of the season. And nothing gets me into the seasonal mood more than snow, branches, lots of leaves all over the car. A tree on the car too. Tree in the car, oh god. Maybe next time don't wish for a car sunroof so loudly outside your front door. Cutting up some cauliflower and found this. Lost my appetite and developed a new fear. Spent $16 on a new headlight and it blew. Don't know if I hit the tip or got a terrible bulb. I didn't touch the bulb. Lies, you totally touched the bulb. I know because I would've. Hopefully the police caught the spider. Man killing spider burns down home. That spider! He tried to burn away the evidence! 16 years of life and I finally broke my first bone playing hockey. 'Twas my wrist. Congratulations on achieving the thing we all experience at least once in our life. For me, it was my nose. How did I break it? It involves bouncing a ball against a wall and then tripping over my friend's foot before collapsing onto a steel beam head first. The most entertaining fact though was that this was at my school's undercover basketball space. And my pool of blood, because I was crouching there for a while just being like, help, 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 help. Oh, that pool of blood dried up and wasn't cleaned for an entire year. Just imagine walking around school, going to your classes, saying hello to your dried up pile of blood that's the size of a human hand. Hello, previous me.
Hello.
Storm drain cloggage on my street the one day a year it rains in California. Flooded road? Nay! Public pool. Lost my wallet with $100, ID, and AirTag in it. Didn't realize it until it was too late. Apparently, it's in the middle of the street, miles from my home. Well, looks like you're gonna have to play a bit of personal Frogger to get it back. Drove the long way home to avoid any big hills since my car is old, 99 Corolla, only to get stuck in my driveway. To be fair, mate, the fact you got that car home in that sort of weather, like you should be proud of yourself. This, well, sucks. Don't speak it well that way. It's not their fault, they're just not feeling well. Our kitty broke her leg and had to have surgery right before the holidays. Merry Christmas, cat. Hope you enjoy the sight of that tree that you're desperate to climb but clearly can't. Merry torture. Leaving for work in the morning for this little surprise. The fact it blends in so well to the mat, that was sabotage. Someone is trying to sabotage your day and it's clearly an animal. Dad dropped his cane. That's okay, just throw Dad over the edge to pick it up. Oh, wait, okay. I thought the sucky thing here was that it fell all the way down, you have to go down and pick it up, but there's some hazards. Does your dad know parkour by any chance? In USA, bought a cool, thin Sony Blu-ray player at a thrift store super cheap, then I saw the cord. Okay, in the thrift store's defense, you could clearly get an adapter for that. Slight inconvenience, yes. Absolutely sucky? you still got a thrifty product. You have never known true defeat until you have to fix this. Unless that was my own bomb. No, that's someone else's problem. Ask the seller if they could add Tilt Watch to the crate. They asked for a reference picture, printed it on a piece of paper, and taped it on. For those who don't really understand this is the equivalent of asking for a watch and printing off a picture of a clock. Like this thing is designed to measure tilting. You clearly did not do that. My toddler found my Cintiq pen and completely took it apart. My immediate question is this expensive? And considering there is a literal chip in this, I'm going to assume yes. Speaking of chipping, I chipped my tooth. That's right, you got attacked by a shark, just like that car earlier. Cats 1, tree 0. Look at that stupid cat just sitting all snugly under the Christmas lights, all gorgeous and regal and brilliant and beautiful. Here, have some catnip, you little piece of Building out this marina. Shh. Don't disturb it. It's sleeping. Was excited to get my new dishwasher installed until I found out what was behind the old one. Would you look at that colony? Watch your stuff. They might get stolen and chucked in random museums. I've turned away to open my door and... Quick, brothers, to freedom! Oh, Steve, he didn't make it down the stairs! Leave me. A utility pole that rotted away and fell over. Shh. It's sleeping. You know, just because something's on the floor doesn't mean it's sleeping. Hiya. Shh, you're also sleeping. Found the remote. Oh, what? How? Am I locked inside of the bathroom of a restaurant? Maybe. Look, you're fine. Just the only time to panic is when you suddenly see a TV screen in the corner show a puppet saying that it wants to play a game. Got my foot with an axe. Oh, please don't be gory. Please don't be gory. Well, not gory, but implying, which I feel like that's not appetizing Adidas shoes very well. How despicable Adidas doesn't make their shoes prepared for sudden axe attacks. Honestly, it's disgusting. Hashtag do better, Adidas. ATM could not accept my cash, apparently, and it didn't give it back or post to my account. And apparently, the ATM never made a communication to the bank, even though I put my PIN number in and accessed the functions on my card. Yeah, I might research this Diebold ATM company, because that sounds like you've been scammed. Booked a cheap hotel in Lisbon with a friend. The pictures on the booking website never showed the toilet and the bed in the same picture. I pray my friend doesn't have to Schmidt tonight. Yeah, when it's cheap, there's usually a reason. First time swimming in the ocean in over 5 years. Got stung by a small jellyfish within 2 minutes. Tell me you're in Australia without telling me you're in Australia. Broke my glass chair mat. Wait, hey, you can get glass chair mats? I'm sorry, but I kind of feel like this is your own fault. You know what I should put under my feet? Something that can shatter under a certain amount of weight and heat. And clearly, you've mistaken just how hot you can get. Ooh, there's a reason you clearly need to drink so many water bottles. See, I told you you're sexy through multiple ways. That means I'm a good friend, and you should stop crying now, please. It's getting annoying. This guy used a grinder near his long beard, and... yeah, see, no, I go to a hairdresser when I want to change my beard. Sorry, I mean, let's be real here. When I want to change my chin's bum fluff. Drove this home from the dealership, opened the back door, and heard a crack. Clearly it cracked under the pressure of trying to come across as a worthwhile purchase. The kimchi bag inflated in the heat, and this was the next day. No, that wasn't an accident. It's just I applied some flavored interior wall decor. At least that's definitely what a real estate would advertise it as.
This house has character.
This house is decrepit. I lost my new, to me, drone in a lake. Don't know what you're talking about, buddy. It's clearly right there. You just gotta go in there and get it. You'll be fine. Ignore the sharks. You'll be fine. Wasn't even in my apartment for an hour before walking out to leave again. You know, that is a nice community neighborhood. They can see that there's just a lot of heat and humidity build up on the interior of your car, so they do some little upgrades of their own for you free of charge. My significant other didn't know that you're supposed to loosen the lid. Okay, I can tell based on that being a washing machine underneath that is some sort of laundry detergent, but I mean, what is that bottle? I can't be ashamed of your significant other. Were they a man? They were probably a man. I don't blame them. What is that? Left my arm out the window too long. What are you implying with that? Did you lose your arm? Okay. It's just a sunburn. All right. Well, at least it's there. Though clearly it's made a new friend while traveling outside. What's your name, new friend?
Skin cancer.
Ooh, you sound like trouble.
Don't worry, you won't even know I'm here.
Oh.
Until you're 50.
Oh, my mailbox. I see, going for the apocalyptic kind of vibe. I dig it. This unflurried McFlurry. Wait, hold on. I've got to check this.
A few moments later.
Right, okay. This isn't just an Australian thing. This isn't how a McFlurry is meant to look. I'm in Australia. This is literally all that they look like. I know they used to flurry them, but then I guess some people were a-holes, and now they're just like punishing us when we buy a McFlurry. Like, here you go. Do the labor yourself. Honestly, it's what I dislike about these things. Broke my ankle a couple weeks back, moving my computer back to my office from the living room recliner, and this happens. Hi, we'd just like to remind you that it's time to buy a new monitor. Unsure? Don't you worry, we'll make the choice for you. Garage burned down last night. Took with it all the delicious herbs and veggies I've been growing on the deck. You know, if you think about it, at some point during the fire, the veggies were cooked at a very crisp and tasty temperature. So in a way, it's your own fault for not eating your food fast enough. What, you're just gonna wait till you douse the fire away so you can safely eat the food? No! There are children starving in Africa, mate. Okay, I see things like this. Clearly water buildup in the ceiling. And all I think of is in those movies where like walls are like apparating ghosts and stuff out of them. Either this bunch of water is possessed, or all those ghosts are actually a bunch of clumps of water. After my husband dropped the grocery bag holding the NyQuil I bought, I now have a hole on the bottom of the measuring cup. Okay, I understand this kind of sucks. No doubt absolutely comparable to the idea of, losing your entire veggie garden in a fire. But I can't help but notice you have at least 5 tiny appendages that could easily seal up this hole. Note to self, don't use a certain online store for comic books. Brand new Immortal Hulk volume destroyed because of inconsiderate packaging. One tiny little mistake, and it's immediately valued as nothing. A little bit of paint. Yeah, just a little. Did they purposely step all over it, or just was everyone on their phones? My pedal broke off mid 6-mile ride. Well, enjoy Fred Flintstoning the rest of the way home. Was looking on my phone when my baby brother threw a car at the TV and caused this to happen. Oh, this isn't the problem. This isn't the worst part of this. It's not the damaged TV, it's the fact that you'll be considered responsible. I broke my pie shell taking it out of the form. I don't have enough dough for another one, and I need this pie done in the next hour. No, it's not broken. It's deconstructed. Shattered pie, anyone? Fresh penny à play found in a dorm room 4 weeks after graduation. Oh. Yeah, that ain't fresh. That's green? I didn't know that was a thing. Not much pop in this tart. No, it's the new half and half range. One's the pop and the other's wafer flavor. Yeah. What a nice ant problem. Hey, if you've ever been curious what it's like to commit genocide on an entire colony, well, now you get your oh, no. Spent several hours over a month working on this puzzle just to find out it's missing a piece. And of course, it's the Joker. I guarantee you this is on purpose. I don't doubt it. Hit a telephone pole at about 35 miles per hour today. Wear your seatbelt, people. I walked away with just a couple broken ribs. Oh, yeah, just a couple. Yeah, that's fine. Usually when you use the word just to explain something, it doesn't refer to something that's actually excruciating painful to deal with. Had to swerve to avoid hitting a dumb guy on the road and got my back ripped off and tire seal busted on my way to a first date. See, people, this is why when you pray to God to have an interesting first date, he's an omnipotent being. He doesn't have social context of when you say these things.
Let's see here. Dave is praying for it to be sunny tomorrow. Well, that's easy. I can just do a quick supernova.
This is my call history. It's been like this for 2 days now with no way to make it stop except changing the phone number I've had for 20 years. Just a friendly reminder that when you sign up to something for free, it isn't for free. You're paying something. Note to self, lift up when separating yogurts. You know, mankind has achieved many things one would never think to happen. Learning to fly, traveling to space. And you get to sit among those pioneers by achieving this with yogurt. Well done. I'm proud of you. Mwah. Just a reminder that if you're planning to get to work today via the subway, maybe not. Got new cargo shorts and accidentally sat on a stool that my sister was cleaning with Clorox. And thus the man was forever cursed to never know if someone was saying he had a peachy butt because he did, or because they were just being literal. I was working in the spray paint bay when a can decided to fall and burst out the side. I think the spray can was just sick of seeing seeing such dull flooring. Nice to know an inanimate object can achieve more compelling artwork than I ever will. Someone's cabin burned down. That is terrible, but props to the fire crew or whoever was taking out the fire, because that whole place could have been in a blaze by the look of that picture. Library offered to showcase my book in a display cabinet to celebrate local authors. The next morning, a kid stole the only physical copy. Why is that the only physical copy, though? What? I'm sorry, but what? You gotta understand how ridiculous that is. Hailstorm came. Hailstorm just trying to help out your plants and give them a bit more of a local breeze come through, you know? A bit considerate. It's been this temperature in my house for the past 3 weeks. No aircon and I'm in so going outside or getting wind flow isn't an option. For those not in America, that is about 28 degrees Celsius. So, yeah, pretty hot. This is what I'm telling you, people. This is why you gotta stop being so sexy, all of yous. You're making climate change happen faster. A dollar store's cursed or what? Either everything is a disaster or something is broken. In this case, the store I work at, the air conditioner doesn't work. And I'm told it's going to stay like that for an entire week. But hey, at least you have those big industrial fans in such a big warehouse space to keep... No, you don't. Oh boy. Oh, you have fun with that. Sprained my thumb. Good confirmation. Your thumb is now a gun. The faucet at this hotel is so short, you can only wash your fingertips. Okay, now to be fair, exactly how messy are you in the toilet that you need to use your entire hand to wipe yourself clean? Not to say I don't wash my hands thoroughly, but I mean, like, come on, let's really think about it. Tried fishing today. That's the only thing I caught. Could you at least describe it to us there? That could be many things. I mean, for one, like looking at the material and stuff, I'm gonna say it's a disappointment. My trash can caught on fire. Somehow. Damn, what's the dating pool like in the Bay County where even trash is considered hot? Asking so I can move there. I am 4'11". The only bicycles I can find are for children, and I have always wanted a vintage style bike. What do you mean? You can easily fit on this bike. Spasket. Got a sealed fortune cookie wrapper with no fortune cookie.
Your future is like this wrapping, a waste of space.
I was just trying to wash my feet.
That's some nice polished soles you got there. Bam! Let's make you walk like Wanda in Doctor Strange 2. Yeah, fashionable. Open wounds? No, it's called leaving your mark wherever you go.
Try to fix the flush handle so the toilet would stop running. Off to get a new toilet. Okay, Hulk, this is why you can't do home repairs. Here's my basement after the flood. Kill me now. Think about the bright side of life. Indoor pool. And look, all those cardboard boxes are going to be so much easier to pack down and throw away. Knocked over a painting with glass in the dark. That's no longer a simple hallway. That's now an obstacle course. Clearly expired simple syrup found in the back of the fridge. What is this growing ball thing? That, my friend, is an egg. Don't let it hatch. Insurance literally just expired. This is a hailstorm in Nimmy. I'm sorry, a hailstorm in that environment? That looks dry and barren as heck. Mother Nature, what you doing? You're drunk. This hair was baked into our frozen pizza. It was in there so deep that I could lift the pizza with it. My daughters ate half before seeing it. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% pizza. Came home after 2 days to this. Welcome back, human. I am dead. New scissors broke and almost sent my husband to the ER. Wow, those scissors have some penetrative power if they can just stick there like that. Cherry Garcia did not have cherries or flavoring. The ice cream tasted like nothing. Not vanilla, just nothing. How is that even possible? What is ice cream if not a general vanilla flavor? Like milk. Creamy but frosty milk? Finally have time to go to the beach and...
Ladies and gentlemen, the beach is now closed due to excessive tentacle. Please refrain from entering the water. Do not go past me, otherwise... Nanny! Jellyfish son, no!
These guys are just contemplating their life choices. Stubblebeard 1, listen to me. I don't know, Stubblebeard 2. It's fine, I did the same thing with my drone. They'll think it's an accident. Just tore my shoelace off halfway through my shift at work. Well, enjoy your floppy shoe day. Try not to stride too extravagantly through the workplace, otherwise that shoe's gonna hit someone in the head. Somebody lost a bunch of balloons.
We're gonna bump into a helicopter! The humans carelessly cause us to rise to the heavens. Seems only fitting that we do the same to them.
Someone stole my mirror. You know, considering these mirrors aren't made out of, like, normal glass, is it still considered bad luck if they break? Because, I mean, if it's just reflections in general, then technically when you empty a glass of water, you really emptying out the entire reflection, and that's a lot of years, was about to enjoy a rib sandwich, only to be greeted by mold. You know, it's one thing to have a little bit of mold on the sandwich bread, but to have the entire thing, like, how long did you leave this in your car? I mean, did you freshly buy it? What even is, like, wow. In another perspective of things, this could be one bite away from a huge payout. My husband made the perfect nachos. There's no way this is going to turn out good if it's from this subreddit, so... Oh! Clearly this post was made by the dog. Currently recovering from an infection and concussion. Had my car broken into in my apartment's private parking garage that I pay extra for to keep my car safe. Oh, isn't that nice? A waste of money. My friend's work ID photo. Hi, my name's John. I'm pure darkness. I sap away all that is light and holy from your business. Decades ago, we went to the moon, and now can't even design a food packaging anymore with a lid that comes off in one piece. Bucko. A little bit of struggle in every package. Roommate's old planter combusted and burned our balcony. Old plant? Like a plant? A plant combusted? I'm really gonna question the evolution line of a plant that literally develops the ability to kill itself in such a drastic way. Then again, us humans did invent Twitter, so maybe it's not that ridiculous. 6 hours to print, 2 minutes to break. I'm wetting myself in the angry way. Not I don't need to wear a diaper. Yeah, I'm gonna wait at least another 5 to 10 years before even investing in something like a 3D printer. Bug in my ramen. I don't want to be that person, but technically, these guys are very nutritious. Obviously, I won't eat it, though. That's disgusting. Redeeming a gift card, and the code has been used already. Okay, but if you bought this gift card secondhand, this is entirely your fault. When your groceries shift right up against the back door. And that's what you get for being so keen to get home and speeding down the motorway.
This is your fault. You caused this massacre.
River flooded and pushed my car through the foundation of my home. No, silly. It just reinforced it with extra foundation. If anything, the flood did a job that you'd otherwise have to pay a builder for. You should be thankful. You know, stop being so self-centered about this, man. Gosh, you're just such an a-hole. People are so bigoted against floods these days, I swear. Cute trash goblin that ate my roof. Hello, Rocket. You're a long way away from Groot right now, aren't you? Dropped my root beer and it went up my legs and all over my car. And see, this is why they don't make drink driving legal. Because you'll spill your drink, guys. That's the main reason. Rough day for this individual. Oh, what's that saying you used to be memed about, Will? That's hot. Yeah, that's right. Though I can only imagine how stressful this would be. You just become so jaded, I guess. No, I'm sorry! Ah! The only rye chip in the whole bag.
See, this is a special chip. You know why? Because it's for a special person who was too stupid to feel the bag to notice there's only one chip in it. Yeah, that is you.
Yes, I am a condescending cashier. A bird landing outside the window and cat broke through the screen. Damn, that cat was clearly on a mission. Crossbars sheared at the bolt. Guess I'm not going kayaking. Hey now, don't make excuses. You've got hands, you can make them into little cup palms. Attempted to place my new Lego set on a shelf. Can we guess what happened? Yes, they all fell. No, this is actually intentional. See, what they wanted to recreate was a war zone. The shower we installed just a few hours ago, on the day we're supposed to be moving out. Oh, do not jinx me. Oh no. Oh! The question, why are you installing a new shower just a day you're supposed to be moving out? That should be something you leave up to a builder to do.
I only got one slice.
You know, sometimes I swear there are like ninjas who just go around knocking people's food out of their hands. This is what happens when you cross a clueless 10-year-old with slime that has had too much water put on it. It took over a dozen towels to wash it off. Honestly, you're making slime and you didn't put around like paper towels and things? This is on you. I'm sorry, no. Tree branch fell on my head, smashed my sunnies, and cut my arm/head. Okay, but those sunnies are now in a perfect expression for this moment. Don't operate heavy machinery or make s'mores under the influence. Okay, there are some moments in this subreddit where I feel like it's less that sucks and more so this is what you get. Have to question the validity of calling it a s'more when it's in a microwave. It's like going to a restaurant and it's McDonald's. Snail was on a car on a hot day. Tried to save it, but it was long cooked. What a terrible way to go. Oh my god! How could you tell that was still a snail? It looks like a bird poo. Are you sure you weren't just cradling bird poo? Oh my god. We're at a holiday home for my birthday, but my brother's snoring is keeping me up. It's 4 a.m. To give the most accurate audio reenactment of this experience, I'm going to relate it to my childhood experience of camping with my family, specifically my dad. Nothing like dropping all your sockets in the street. Well, if this ain't a sign I've got to do more squats, I don't know what is. Brazen Squirrel got to my grocery delivery before I could. Hey now, to be fair, at least they left the food there for you. See, that's considerate. They didn't just take it away, they were just grabbing a little, grabbing their percentage. How my day with iced coffee started. This was my third attempt at making it. God, if this is your third attempt, I'm horrified what the first two were. Street tragedy. Note the number 6 on one of them. Some kid is gonna be disappointed. Well, it was gonna happen eventually, so might as well start it early. Happy first terrible birthday, Johnny. Well, so far at least. Got our laundry supply order today. One of the risks of delivery services. You've got to put all your trust in someone else. Dropped a $12 sushi roll. Oh, no, it's fine. See, the rice is a protective layer from the asphalt germs. Local thieves cut out my girlfriend's catalytic converter while she was at work. So how do people even do these without getting noticed? I imagine it's not just a simple 1-2 job done, let's go. What? Just a few days after recovering from a throat infection, I come down with another infection! Sometimes you have to wonder, is your bed being in a toxic relationship with you? Does it just not want you to leave? Does it have separation anxiety?
If you're always sick, you'll never leave me.
No, that's not a hair. That's a tile I split in half with a broom. I have no idea how. Well, you can never doubt that you are not passionate about your cleaning. Watched a wasp crawl into this mirror. What the frick do I do now? Oh, simple. Sell the car. Sell it or burn it. Both. Do both at the same time. Wheels? Where we're going, we don't need wheels. Well, maybe just this one to hold the rest of it up. But otherwise, no. No more wheels. Paid $400 for this. What is it, an iPad? It's an iPad. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, and... Oh boy. Yeah. Something tells me you didn't get a legit... Oh my god! It's just the light! It's just the light! Oh no! Oh, this is... I think I'd just be impressed. I honestly would just be silently gasping with surprise and just, yeah. I'd be proud of this scam. They really put the effort in, you know? That's a real arts and craft project. That's an A+ from me as his teacher. Guess who is screwed? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Dude's just looking back to front, realizing he is smack bang in the middle of all of that.
Do you see what happens here? Do you see what happens when you keep trying to manifest the Squid Game to happen in real life because you thought, oh, you know how you could beat it. Oh, you know the secret trick. Well, now you're playing it, buddy.
Amazon said this photo is proof that a $1,093 150-pound generator was delivered to my house. Well, clearly, because the image is so blurry, the Amazon worker was working really hard and fast, so clearly they did their job. Look, there's a little pixelated piece of white on next to the mat there. That's it, isn't it? That's the 150-pound generator. I don't understand what you're upset about. Regardless, you are an unsatisfied customer, so instead of us actually reflecting on our managerial skills, we will blame the employees and take away more pee breaks. That's all thanks to you telling us your woes, so thank you. I sneezed too hard and messed up my back. I'm 28. Oh my goodness, they're literally in a hospital bed. Okay, I'm half convinced at this point that anyone born in Gen Z... Bring on, is that Gen Z? No, wait, 1996? Apparently technically still a millennial. Well, there's your problem, mate. You're old. As we all know, 28, that's retirement age. Seriously though, this is a very good, healthy reminder to you all to stretch daily. Or just work on mobility, more than just strength if you're working out. My 50th birthday party invited all of my friends. Oh god. Oh, they even set up little kid table for the families who didn't want to have to deal with their kids around them 24/7. Oh, buddy. Oh, this is really sad. I'm not laughing. Okay, I am laughing, but I'm laughing in sad. It's my... oh god. Oh, man. It's how I'm coping with this, like, fear. You would have gone out of your way to put up all the shading, too. Millennials aren't even in their 50s or late 40s yet. This is Gen X. Maybe boomers. They're stealing our flakiness. What's going on? I say that with a lot of confidence because for my 18th birthday, 40 people said they were coming. 4 showed up. And then my girlfriend at the time broke up with me the next week. Oh man, that was a great 18th. Oh yeah, my parents were just freshly divorced, so that was oh my god. Oh wow, I'm traumatized up in this episode. Wow, that does suck. Oh, we've got a literal vacuum cleaner this time around. Okay, great, we're being both literal and unfortunate.
The red one.
Okay. He's getting these kids to help him use a vacuum cleaner, and he's vacuuming himself? Alright, mate, you've got some... Maybe you... What is it sucking on right now? He's oh my god, the kids have no idea what's going on, and here I am thinking this guy's just exploring some weird personal, something's awakened in him, and he wanted to try it out. But then the kids came in the room, and he's like, oh man, okay, well, the kids can just think this is a fun little play activity, and he just collapses on the floor. Oh, that's beautiful. That's something beautiful right there. This person found out their dog ate their AirPods. No, sorry, I gotta hijack this first for a second. Here's the backstory. I stayed at a friend's place. They had a puppy dog. I genuinely, but mostly foolishly trusted that if I was away from something for just 5 minutes, surely the dog wouldn't be curious enough to grab it themselves. Lo and behold, I spent an entire weekend wondering where my case is. And thus is the state I find it in now, forevermore. The damn dog bit the top bit so deeply that I had to get a blunt knife to jab that plastic back up into the curvature there so I could actually close the damn thing. Anyway, apparently this one actually needs audio, so you can listen to that. Basically, they searched for their AirPods the whole week. Now I'm noticing there's only one there. So they're gonna play it. Oh no! Oh no, hang on. Oh no! Oh, can we just rewind back to the doggo there? Look how adorably happy they are that they're just getting attention. So typical of those cute little sausages. Just wondering why Mummy Dearest is zooming in onto its belly. Oh, that's gonna be a fun poop later. I broke both of my hands. I am so certain it was something genuinely innocent and serious. But please, in the comments, I beg of you, share your thoughts, your worst ideas as to how this person broke both their hands. I want us to see a winner as to the worst idea as to how this came to be. Props to giving them color at least, making it somewhat interesting as you have to just, learn to be a monkey, I suppose. If you lost your cooler on I-95 in Florida, I found it at 65 miles per hour. Oh, literally found it. I was expecting this just to be a photo of a cooler on the edge of the motorway there, but nope. Well, okay, yes, your car is very seriously damaged, but on the bright side, you've got a new cooler, and oh look, it has a handle so you can pull it along the ground. Ooh, fancy. This is clearly God's gift to you. You should be thankful for this. Imagine getting this reaction from just seeing your face. Okay, so they're just looking at something, having a conversation, and here comes a gentleman in, I guess, Weird Al Yankovic's son, saying hello. Ow, my ear. Ow, God, my ears. No, wait, hold up. Wait, he's here to pick up something? What? No, don't end it on a cliffhanger. I've got to know the conclusion. I mean, man, though, wow, what an effective scream. This woman is trained in disarming people. She's the Black Canary. She's Black Canary in real life. That's a scream that disarms people. Lesson learned. Don't wear gray pants to an interview. Okay, I'm gonna write this down because most of my nice pants are gray. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, he's got the sweaty bum. Oh no. Oh, the fact that the pockets look like just long slanted eyes, and that's like the mouth. Oh god. Oh, you poor gentleman. A company accidentally building a house on your land and then suing you for being unjustly enriched. You have got to be kidding me. Nah, mate, nah, this right here, this had to be them knowing what they were doing and just trying to find some loophole to have an excuse to sue someone out of their, property. A California woman bought a vacant lot in Hawaii and discovered a $500,000 house was built on it without her permission. Ann Reynolds purchased a vacant lot in Hawaii in 2018 from a tax auction. A developer in Hawaii accidentally, oh wow, that's a really choice word there, built a house on it instead of the neighboring lot. She wanted the house to be removed and the flora and fauna to be restored. Instead, she got sued. Yeah, I mean, good luck with that. I guess they're really hoping she doesn't have the funds to follow through with this in court. Because, hey, why make yourself a cannibal, you know? just blame someone else somewhere down the line. Bruh. A quote saying, send this dude straight to jail. A man swinging the butt. Oh, he's gonna reach for it. And he caught it? Wait, what? Hang on, wait, what happened there? Hang on, I gotta watch that back. He's just running away from these kids after staring at them for a solid second. Action replay, which is just me moving my mouse to watch the video back again. Okay, who caught it first exactly? Oh, the kid caught it, and he just pulled it out of the other person's mitt. And he just walks away. I'm sorry, but that turn there, that's such as if someone's controlling him with a controller and he's like a GTA character avatar. And he just turns and runs away. Mission passed. That's a strong laser. Okay, the immediate thing I'm noticing with this pause start of the video, an excited grown man with a toy. This either will end amazingly or horribly. Let's check this out. Okay, he's, yep, zoom. Oh no, oh god. Oh, this needs to be something that's taught in schools. This has happened to my camera once. And yeah, my day was ruined. Especially because it was my own fault, so I couldn't be angry at someone else like this person could be. You can see that immediate retreat with the hand on their head too, oh no. Oh, I'm getting evicted from my own house. Downgraded on overbooked flight and given a perfect view of people enjoying the lie-flat seats we paid for. How does that even work? You seriously can't tell me they didn't compensate you with more than just making you move seats because they assumed no one else would be available for those seats that were booked for. God, the aviation industry, man, it's a weird practice. Just because it fits doesn't mean you put it in the locker. What? Okay, come on, Amazon or UPS, whoever was doing this. You gotta think to yourself, if I put this in here, what efficient way could anyone take this out without just possibly damaging the product? I mean, okay, hey, that's it. I'm sure the person had nowhere else to put it. And they have a bunch of other packages they got to deliver, so maybe they're like, screw it, I'll just shove it in there and get going. Worked up the courage to go to a bar to try and socialize. Even the bartender stepped out for a smoke. Look, okay, I know you're probably feeling like this, but I don't think that bar is quiet because everyone knows you're there, you know? And hey, even if that was the case, doesn't that just go to say just how popular and knowable you are? That everyone wanted to avoid this space because they are keeping tabs on you because everyone knows you. See? You're famous. That's positive. It's just that you're famously unliked, and that's... Just ignore the second word. Just ignore it. It doesn't exist. Siblings win the lottery. Oh no. Got Bobo here with $7 dues and James Stockless with just a few more $1 dues. Weird, their decimal points have a little swish at the bottom of them. They must be some fancy decimal points. Either way, $291. Wow, and 4 cents. Bob would go on to suggest the brilliant idea that they split their earnings between each other. James kindly told him to get fucked. Took this photo of the beautiful sunrise at our bed and breakfast years ago during our honeymoon. I didn't look at it closely and sent to all of our family. Nothing says welcome to the family like a photo such as this. Wow, man, that's so weird. You had like a a strawberry sticker on your door? That's so weird, man. That is a beautiful sunrise, though, I agree, yeah. 2 minutes after I bought my breakfast and left it outside. Hey, look, if a puppy dog is willing to grab my earbud case in less than 5 minutes, I am not at all surprised this little fellow's willing to grab your food in less than 2. I mean, those DoorDashers are fast, man. They gotta try and grab what they can before it gets taken away. My neighbor's pipe broke, and I am about to be flooded. Oh, man. That's... like... It's like knowing an apocalypse is coming, and knowing there's nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, you could try to clear your entire kitchen space, but, you know, good luck moving that fridge in time and not possibly denting into this and causing it to burst early. Oh, man, that's... I just look at that, just knowing that is filled to the brim with an entire bathtub of water ready to just ruin your flooring. I mean, I'd be sprinting to the nearest, like, low-cost discount store and buying all their towels and absorbents. Police car totaled my coworker's parked brand new car. Ooh, we got video too. Oh, wow. Wow. What were they chasing? That they justified that. That's incredible. Well done. It was like right there in front of you, and your decision was to not move out of the way. Thoughts and prayers to your friend that they definitely got insurance on that car the moment they bought it and didn't think that, I'll sort it out with my next paycheck. One of the screws holding my spine in place snapped. Oh, man. Okay, I need a medical expert in the comments. Please let me know. How much of a screw-up to this person's life is this? Like, I'm sure they're going to genuinely need surgery to get this out. You know, the entire thing, they got these things inserted in the first place to fix. They're back, and yay. Now they're just living that Tony Stark life of having some random metal stuck inside them. Quick, build a suit that defies all laws of physics and current technological capabilities. Nearly got the yard cleared, dear. All was well. Just a casual little snowing, little scoopy-doopy of the Snopey-wopey, seeming to scoop it further into the... Oh my god! Oh. Okay, I don't understand personally because, you know, where I live we don't have this thing called snow, it's all just water. But I have been to Japan in the snow, and getting attacked by a condensed ball of snow, it hurts like a mother flipper. So, is it the same when snow is just, you know, reaching terminal velocity and hitting the ground? Because I imagine it's like a wave crashing on you and you just, you know, the impact is enough to push you onto the ground. Either way, it's nice to know that God was watching on you and thought, you know what? I'm gonna give you the Sisyphus treatment. Drove 2 hours to meet up with an old fling. He cancelled when I got there. On my way home, while crying, I blew a tire. Oh, girl, oh. Well, you didn't need to get that desperate. I'm sure there was someone around you could have hooked up with. I mean, look, you just made things worse for yourself when you did that. That's just... Sorry? Oh, it was in the tire burst, right, okay. Well, I mean, that's usually what guys do when... No. Oh, as in like a flat tire, yes. Right, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, positive spin for you then is, hey, at least you didn't blow a tire. You're welcome. Well, that just happened. Happy New Year to all the toddler parents out there. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay, grab the wine. Oh, well done. Well done. Oh no!
Remy, no! Why would you do that?
Oh no. Oh, you can just feel her pain. See, you gotta have some sympathy here. The mother isn't trying to make the child feel horrible. She wants to understand why. Because, you know, the kid doesn't know any better. He's just being a scientist all around this whole brand new world, like as if he's Princess Jasmine and the whole world's Aladdin on a carpet. Just like, ooh, what happens if I touch this thing and make it mix with this thing over here? Oh, mom's angry. Why is my mom shouting at me? Oh no, she hates me. Oh, she's attacking me. Ooh. I will say though, if you are a parent, carpets are not a good idea. Wait until they're at least 6, you know? Was out desert riding and went to check the time just to find this. Find, I think the correct word here is lose. you lost something, and that crack there on the right side is absolutely the culprit. Just, wow, what a great realization to have with yourself while you've been driving for, I don't know, how long. Check the time. Oh wait, you can't. Dad celebrated his 60th last night. A majority of his friends brought bottles of wine as a gift. He's been sober for over 26 years. Oh boy. Oh man. I don't know what's worse here. This experience or the one where none of your friends turned up? Like, I mean, I guess at least with this option, you know your friends don't seem to know or care enough about you to actually consider this sort of thing. They scheduled a retirement dinner for 1 today. Almost everyone in the warehouse leaves at 11:30 on Fridays. Oh, I guarantee the person who organized this was all, oh no, now we don't have to set out all the cutlery and plates for all the people who aren't even here. Guess we better pack this up and go ourselves. Got off work to no road home. It seems you made the grave mistake of wishing life was more like a video game when you were a child, and God decided to play the long game and...
Yeah, you still wish life was like a video game now? Go on, do a stunt jump. Yeah, bet you'll appreciate more work now.
Just so you know, that doesn't look good. Appreciate the insight there, bud. My defrost doesn't work. Oh, nah, you got a secret new feature in your car. An ice maker. When everyone's fridges stop working and they need some ice cubes for their cocktails, you'll be the one to go to. You'll see. I mean, not while you're driving, though. But who cares? Just put a plow in the front of it and you're good to go. Used a minute key machine to make an extra house key, and now it's stuck and no one is coming to help. Oh, God. Yeah, part of me wants to say this is your fault for trusting a tinkery old machine to, still work after probably being decades old. Anyway, hope you enjoy your spontaneous camping trip. My kids' fresh Nike kicks arrived today. Oh, nice! And like a Stanley Cup, they come with accessories. Saves you money on buying your own paint. My mum's reaction after I got stranded. The bus isn't coming. Okay.
You'll have to be in distress another time, sweetie. Mommy's having her day juice.
Okay.
Don't give me that tone, sweetie.
I'm just in the middle of nowhere and it's really hot.
Day juice!
At the German airport, we serve only passengers who fly to the USA from Fraport and McDonald's. Okay, but why? Like, is it issue of getting the right currency to be served with? Like, do you not have currency exchange at an airport? Okay, apparently there's an explanation for this. There are rules about recycling some materials based on their point of origin. McDonald's could have been in trouble for bringing a product in a country where they don't recycle or accept said materials. Usually, McDonald's would be super consumer friendly, so I'm guessing it's some kind of McWeird reason that forces them to do something like that. Okay, so at most, it's actually the places people are flying to and not so much McDonald's or the German airport here that is being the issue. Didn't order a refurbished. Well, too bad. You're adapting whether you like it or not. Just imagine the possibility that this used to be owned by a child who didn't respect the technology and it's already partially broken still and smothered with their greasy fingers. Sister ate all my Jolly Ranchers. I've been wanting to taste them ever since I was a kid. It was given to me as a gift by a friend from America. They're not available in our country. Folks, let's all just sit down together and have a bit of a serious discussion. Sometimes, murder is okay. Downgraded on overbooked flight and given a perfect view of people enjoying the lie flat seats we paid for. Out of all the places they could have put you, they put you as close as possible to what you are no longer entitled to. I mean, surely they've refunded you for the price difference. They have got to. I know we encourage to not hassle staff who aren't really responsible for this sort of thing happening, but if they aren't subtly on your side about how BS of a situation you're in, they suck at hospitality. They should be hassling you with more free stuff. Commissioned a painting for my fiance. It took weeks to be completed and ship here. Made it all the way to my local post office where they destroyed it. Latest update. Your item could not be delivered to the intended recipient or returned to sender. It has been disposed of by USPS. They just disposed of it. What? I verified with the sender that the address was correct, then went to the post office and they just said there was no information on why it was destroyed. They basically just shrugged their shoulders. The package was insured. It's not about the money. It was a birthday present that she'll now I'll never get. Oh, shrugging their shoulders. They knew that they screwed up.
Just deny it, boys. Deny everything.
Customer gets $60 in diesel and pays me in dimes. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the system. He's not the one choosing to get dimes as change all the time. That said, if he was doing it during some sort of rush hour of sorts, you have every right to whack that bag over his face. Got my daughter a penguin to track for Christmas. He's dead, and the kids all thought it was hilarious. They're good kids. Oh, look, in the middle of the sea, too. Methinks it wasn't just dying, it was eaten. Saw a weird-looking chicken piece and took a closer look. God! Nah. We're not that desperate with our protein intake just yet. I know that technically probably, just as if not more nutritious than most food out there these days because bugs are actually really good for us, but just no, okay, I can't accept it. I can only be so progressive. Picked up some chicken. I wish I would have investigated the unusual tenderness before I bit in. Oh, that's still alive. At that point, that's a living creature still. Also, because I know someone's gonna say it. I should call her. I went to school and left the pot on the stove. 3 hours later, my mom came back home and sent me this picture. Your black hole of voidful death is ready. Time to cancel Prime. Dear Prime member, letting you know that starting January 29, Prime Video movies and TV shows will include limited advertisements. But don't worry, pay us more money and we'll give you the original option for extra money. Please do this. We can't afford to run our company anymore. Amazon, that one that makes billions upon billions of dollars a year. We're in the red, don't you know? Did this annoyingly difficult prize puzzle just to find out after that it was used and the code had already been redeemed. Well, today I learned that there are puzzles you can play where you actually scan a code to get a prize. That's awesome. Sucks for you, but yay, look, your misery has educated me and many others that such things exist, so well done, you. See, creative artists, sometimes exposure does pay. Granted, I'm probably gonna forget this the moment I finish recording this video, but it's exposure. So I received this puzzle as a Christmas gift. The puzzle was pretty bad quality that made it really hard to do, but it was a fun concept and promised you could win some cash prizes, including $1 million. It was in a sealed package, but we found out after that it came from a bookstore that sells used books and games, and they shrink wrapped it. When we finished it and scanned the code, it had already been redeemed. Worked on it all day and joked that we would end up with the lowest prize of $1, but we didn't even get that. Dad went on a rage mid-Saturday night. Ugh, Jesus. What did the pot plant do to you, man? That shattered pot looks like it was a really nice one, too. Hope you and the family is safe. It's my daughter's birthday, and I've made her a cake. It's been cooling down in the fridge. Let me just check on it real quick. Yep, looking chocolatey. Looking great. Ready to serve soon. Just in a moment. How? How did it even fall down? So it was baked and left on there to cool, and somehow it tried to find freedom. This is why you don't watch Chicken Run while you're baking. It inspires the ingredients. Was halfway through my lunch when I realized flies had already cleaned it. Oh, yummy. Little eggs. Get your little extra protein in your chicken kebab. I left my food sitting for a few minutes while I was doing some housework, came back to shoo about 20 flies out of the bag, and as I'm eating, I noticed that I thought was tiny little rice grains clumped up on the side. 20 flies in the bag wasn't enough warning? Apparently not. Dad forgot to have Walmart remove the security cases on the Christmas presents. Absolute lies. The man just wanted an excuse to use his tools more often. Just went to replace my air filter, and would you look at that, it's not even working, because it's still in plastic packaging. Almost made it all the way home safely. Oof. Ouch. It's like seeing a dislocated shoulder. The tire's just like, hey, what's that over there? And snapped itself in two. It's Christmas Eve and I caught scarlet fever. Oh, look at you getting a tan. Dude, where's my car? Lake Tahoe 2023. Never mind. Found it. Right before I left the trampoline park, I put back on my blue shoes. It wasn't until I got home I realized I didn't wear my blue shoes to the trampoline park. This is why you only buy cheap shoes, the kind that people wouldn't dare be seen walking around in public. Sure, their support might destroy your feet in the next few years, but at least they're your shoes. Broke my hand 2 days ago. Was supposed to have surgery today, but the hand specialist broke his leg skiing. I laugh, but this man is punching their window right now in frustration and then saying owie because they punched out the wrong hand. My cat threw a perfume bottle on my toilet and broke the lid. Let's be absolutely clear about this. Your cat was trying to assassinate you. 1:30 a.m. and I hear a loud bang downstairs. My car! What happened? They did it, boss. They finally did it. Did what? They've reached us about my extended warranty. Oh wait, there's another photo too. Well, I guess that's what you get for not paying for that extended warranty. Girlfriend broke up with me, so thought I'd make a cheesecake to cheer myself up. Aw, look. That's like your heart, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. That's like your heart right now. How you feel inside? Yeah, that. Added the birthday candles while the brownies were still warm and they melted, ruining the whole dish. I would excuse you for this foolery, but those hands aren't the hands of someone under the age of 15, so... Middle of the workday, and this decides to happen. Oh, look at that! PTSD. I say that because this happened to me one day going to primary school. I was in grade 6. I was playing Red Rover or Bull Rush or whatever you call it in your place you live. I got tagged / pushed over. I fell on my back. Everyone saw the hole. It's embarrassing enough to think that someone saw my underwear, but no. See, I didn't wear any that day. Why I didn't, I don't know, but I always wear them now. Never again shall Macro Johnny mortify the minds of my peers. Elon got nothing on this guy. Billionaire Adani's empire loses 51 billion in 48 hours. Hey, I've been there, man. Those tempting deals of those microtransactions. You say to yourself once, oh, it's only $2. It's fine. Not realizing that was the 50th time you've said that today. Coming into work to discover that someone left the ice machine door open overnight.
Hey guys, look! Infinite ice! We did it! We stopped climate change!
My wife said she heard a noise in the laundry room. Oh, no worries, it's just King Slime wandering through. Just finished my first day at my first office job. Apparently, this sticker was displayed on my butt the whole time. Athletic booty. My wife and I went out for date night, had a few drinks, and she fell down, hitting the corner of the stage. Funny thing was, I didn't even know it happened until she showed me this in the morning. Oh, wait, what? Is that a pickle? Is that a freaking pickle? There is a far too early joke to make here about a funny pickle surrounded by a bruise on someone's skin. I'm not gonna go there though. We're gonna move on. Tried to crush some peanuts with my cast iron pan. Why? Out of all the tools you could have in a kitchen, you decide the thing that's not designed for it. Need to hammer a nail in the wall? Let me just grab the baby. Perfect. Thank you, baby. Got a burrito at work and leaned over to pick my can of paint up, and Aspen snatched a bite. Who is Aspen? He's a recent newcomer to the local dog shelter. He just doesn't know it yet. My first ever car got stolen in the TikTok Kia/Hyundai challenge and driven through a gate into the woods, and the perps got away. I can't tell if they're lazy or it's just an overwhelmed system when criminals who literally post what they're doing online for thousands to see are getting away with this kind of thing. I'll take people reaching out about my car's extended warranty over this any day. The worst possible photo your drone can take. Oh, okay. That's a moment where you're literally, juicing your pants. Hopefully you haven't got a hole in them, though. Searching this up to confirm, yes, this is the battery that's fallen out, so essentially the drone's gone dead the moment this has fallen off. See, people, this is why you don't name your children after famous people. Who would want to be named after the weird hippie from Friends? Someone left their phone in a public bathroom stall. Well, depending on where it's angled, they're either a forgetful silly billy or a perv. Pulled out the rack to spritz, and it came right out onto the concrete. Ground seasoning. Someone randomly fell in this 10-meter hole while walking in his house. Why is there a 10-meter hole in your house, sir? Been wanting chili for months and finally made it today, only to realize before final simmering of all ingredients, there were bugs in my chili powder. So what you're saying is that you've got extra protein. I don't see the problem. Not sure if this is the right subreddit, but a bottle of human urine was in my Amazon Fresh order. Well, I guarantee that's fresh. Oh god, there's so many thoughts about this. It could also be someone's cry for help. A message in a bottle, you might say. Just don't open it to read it, okay? You don't need to. A generous tip for someone working at a restaurant. Oh, wow. Wow. Could you imagine going to a struggling family, cooking up a huge feast for them, inviting them into the dining room to eat, and all the food's just plastic and you just start laughing and pointing at them? I forgot I was cooking rice and it burned. I've been scrubbing for an hour and it won't clean. My parents are gonna kill me. Don't worry, I've been here before as someone who tries to cook rice on a regular and is dating someone who's a pro chef and knows exactly how to clean this sort of mess. Here's what you do. Fake your death. My right lung spontaneously collapsed today. That can happen. I don't know. No, please, no. It's bad enough we don't realize when our appendix explodes or when an aneurysm can suddenly... To us, lungs as well. Wow, does anything in our bodies actually like us? Ripped my pants at work. On my birthday, my coworkers assured me it was not that noticeable. Okay, look, in their defense, this could just be a style to some people. I mean, it is jeans that are ripped. That's the true end goal of fashion, making even the most damaged of clothes look like a true choice. So I got robbed after coming back from a 12.5-hour shift. Awesome. Wow, it's like the yin to Marie Kondo's yang. Roger ate my friend's engagement ring along with half a TV remote. But the ring has been recovered. Dog is fine. Now, little buddy, if you don't approve of the matrimony, you can do so at the wedding, please. The legroom at Carnegie Hall. Carnegie? Oh, damn, dude. What even is the point of that space? Meet Bonnie, our 3-month-old collie. During the night, she discovered a can of blue paint with a loose lid. Oh no. We call this her blue period, since she is obviously going through some artistic phase. Note, the Chinese rug cost nearly $6,000. Oh, and they're so adorable, but such a menace. Look on the bright side. Considering how cute they already are, they'll get readopted real fast. I knew I had saved some pizza for later somewhere. This is why you put timers on, people. Pizza too? That's like the most craving sort of food. How do you forget it exists? Are you even human? Took a bite before I saw this. You call this burger the Russian roulette. My son had never been to a mall and kept saying he wanted to see one. I finally decided to take him. Oh, this face! Oh, it's the look of my mother when I was born. I forgot to remove the silicone protectors before I set the oven to self-clean. Thought I'd get my clean pans looking like new. The only brand new thing I see here now is the oven you're eventually going to have to replace this with. Imagine working a 10-hour shift, going home excited to cook dinner, just to find your roommate has done frick all the entire day. Yet another reminder for me to feel humble and privileged to not live with housemates. You can always try the brutal honesty method and just throw all of these on their bed. Found at a thrift store. Together since 2021. Oh, that was a bad investment, wasn't it? Just bit into a Slim Jim before fully opening it. Oh, That's a sneaky little Slim Jim, isn't it? Surprise, I've got cancer. I thought I was so smart for keeping a cover on my toothbrush at all times. Oh, dude, get out. Try as you may, no crack is too small for Bugman to make his way. Ew, gross. Yes, even that crack. Instant hypothermia hack. Your dad locks you out of the truck after 2 hours of basketball. It's negative 40 Celsius outside. He does not know the door lock and has no spare keys. Ah, that wonderful, weird feeling between possible doom and death and literally surrounded by modern technology. Welcome to living like a homeless person. Sounds very dark, but it's true. It really is. Wow, it really is. Knocked a bottle over and it landed perfectly upside down without the cap. How do I pick it up now without spilling everything? No. You leave it. That is there forever. That's made its place. No one will ever achieve this again. You cannot remove this from our world. Staff forgot to cover up the pool tables at a college bar on Friday night. Ooh, I bet the staff meeting after that was a very joyous one. I fell down the stairs the second time this week. This time, fell back on my spine. Lost my dinner and made a hole in the wall. There goes my deposit. First time, shame on you. Second time, see a doctor. That's too coincidental. Went to stay with a friend. Came home to this. Okay, but was this your fault? Who left their incense candle burning overnight? Pre-cooked a meal for 3 nights, let it cool, and then found these eggs before storing it.
Rice! It's rice!
Being stuck on a train for 12 hours, alone, due to weather. I guess it depends where you're from, but based on them being tables there, I imagine this is a train that goes a long distance. It's not like you can just hop out and walk the rest of the way. That or you're experiencing the first episode of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who. Hope you're not afraid of the Tooth Fairy. I ordered a sandwich on Uber Eats and got this. Sucks for the person that ordered this. Oh my god! You do not belong in this subreddit. You are bragging right now.
Oh, yeah, no, it sucks for the other person. I thought it relates in there.
Don't try to deceive us with your caring about other people. You are bragging right now and you know it. Hopefully you're having a better day than I am. What, did you order a bunch of food and only got a sandwich? Oh no, you just realized God pressed smite on his keyboard too early. Tell us, how does it feel being the sim in this creator's world that is getting deleted? This is why we don't have nice things. Basketball courts are closed for the rest of the week due to violence. Just drove 25 minutes to get to Trader Joe's. See people, this is why copyright is necessary. This is a brand new tire and too close to the sidewall to be repaired. Well, you can officially say this is the worst nailing of your life so far. Sorry, too on the nose. Your car gets screwed more than you. No, wait, that's bad too. Is the battery supposed to get that big? Oh no, you fed it too much data. It's overweight. Gotta watch that total data intake, mate. It accumulates over time. Garage door is stuck on my tow bar and won't open. Absolutely no idea how to get it unstuck. I have one solution from a game I played that has a lot of cars and doors. Have you tried C4? Traded in my iPhone to Apple. They rejected my trade-in and sent this back. I sent a working complete phone. Bro, this is like a chef making a gorgeous meal, serving it out, then it comes back an empty plate and being complained and told that the food was terrible and they want a refund. When you forget to put the ice tray back in. So this is where all the icebergs are going. They're not melting. Climate change isn't real. People are just stashing them in their freezers. Tried CrossFit for the first time. Literally the first day I went and ended up with rhabdomyolysis. What the hell is that? Oh, I see. It's when you get a giant wizard staff. So that's how Gandalf got his powers. He did CrossFit. Had an unexplained allergic reaction for 12 years. Did a blood test and turns out I'm allergic to cats. We've had cats in our home for 15 years. And we currently have 2. So what you're saying is you need to get rid of them. Oh, that sucks. Would you look at that? I have space at my place. I'm technically probably on the other side of the world, but I can take them. It's fine. I'm willing to do this for you. Yep. Yeah, my day is going great. Usually when someone says that's an impressive spread, it's in relation to the cheese plate on the table, and not so much your incredible skill at flinging sauce all across the floor. Like, damn, that sauce did not want to get eaten today. It was trying to flee. Got my dog a new toy, and her version of play is pulling the hair out of it. Oh, that's sweet. Your doggy's playing hairdresser. I wouldn't get too concerned, unless they start asking to cut your hair. First time on the range. I'm sorry, but this is a sign. You clearly need to stop wearing polo shirts. 2 bites in and I realized I hadn't grabbed the cinnamon like I thought I did. Wait, that's pineapple. What? You're putting cinnamon with pineapple? Yeah, the spice they grabbed was garlic and herb lovers, but cinnamon and pineapple?
Certainly went big with the pineapple.
Now, I'm the last person to be judgy about taste buds, so I'll just leave it to people in the comments to grill this person. Fly, my pretties! Fly and attack them with your basic taste buds! Criticize them with your likewise incapability to have a Nutella and tomato sauce sandwich and say it's good. I just remembered, I wanted waffles 6 days ago. Reckon it's still fresh? Yeah, it's freshly carbonated. At this point, the only person who will enjoy that is an archaeologist. Waited a year to go to the rock concert, and my car wouldn't start. Dead battery. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. If only you had some form of bipedal movement to get you going.
Well, it's a 6-hour walk from my house.
Well, you better power walk then. Come on, chop, chop, heat up them thighs. Let's get moving. Someone made the decision to steal my keychain and then dumped it in the river when discovering it was an AirTag. You gotta be of 2 minds about this whole system. On one end, yay, they're deterred from stealing it. But on the other end, they will freak out and throw it somewhere. Yay, my stuff didn't get stolen. It's just now incredibly out of reach. Part of ceiling in our store decided to give up. Wow, your ceiling is a human being in their 20s trying to study? Luckily, no one was standing underneath it. That had to be one thick, chunky, girthy possum running around up there. No doubt filled up with the delicious sensation that is watermelon and garlic and herb seasoning. The bottom part of my drink bottle shrank in the dishwasher and now can't stand up.
Hey, that water bottle doesn't appreciate that sort of body shaming, okay? It was, the dishwasher was cold, okay? No, it's just give it a moment, all right? It'll be fine. Just let it stand in front of a heater for a few minutes.
Someone sideswiped my car during work. Ah, mate, you gotta be positive. Them racing stripes. Ooh, super fast decal, you know, a European race car. Sink clogged on Friday before a holiday weekend. Well, I hope you like indoor pools! Flavored water too from the food scraps stuck in the sink pipe. Ooh, is that a soggy chicken skin? Yum, yum, yum! It's like free canapes. I accidentally caught some snoozing while cooking dinner. Honestly, not as terrible as I thought they could be. Though that might just be exposing my skills with the barbecue. Whatever you cooked this chicken on, though, it is now a fossil. Having furniture is dangerous.
Snap my little toe.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. I literally snapped it.
I was expecting just like a boo-boo saw.
But that's bigger than a boo-boo saw. That's a boo-boo saw. Raw. I'm a boo-boo saw.
It's 11 a.m. How am I losing my sanity already? Someone's not having a very good day.
Hey, let's not attack our audience like that.
Glad everyone got out okay, though. See, this is what I was expecting from that barbecue earlier. Just gotta clarify, for legal reasons, I'm not a pyromaniac. Now that said... Damn, that fire is beautiful. I could just stare at it all day. Look at it. It's gorgeous. The flames, the color, the brightness.
Not a pyromaniac. I just let my marshmallows burn into the fire until it's just a goopy, charred mess. I'm not a pyromaniac.
Cap got stuck all because I wanted to poke a hole and squeeze water into my mouth. Does that make sense? Doesn't to me. All that matters though is just think about the fact that a cap got stuck. Where did it get stuck? If you think the butt, well, you're wrong. That's disgusting. Why would you think that? No, just all the way down to their, beyond their throat. Let's just zoom all the way down to that letter at the bottom of that screen, just so we can all pay our respects. I thought someone broke in, went downstairs to find this. One of the roof window panels in our conservatory broke. Ooh, fun! Now don't be surprised if after your first general sweep you don't find every single shard of glass on the floor. The best tactic for that is to stomp your bare feet around. You'll find those shards eventually. For legal reasons, don't actually do that. Also, I'm not a pyromaniac. My flight from Munich to was diverted to Munich.
Oh, so you went all the way back.
4 hours flight to come back here where I started and will miss the wedding of a friend.
Well, at least you can turn up to...
Tomorrow's pilots are on strike.
What did you do to make God hate you?
I have a 4 a.m. flight, so I planned to do some chores and pack. A glass got stuck in my drain. I've been trying to get it out for an hour, and now tongs are stuck, and I'm not packed. I can't get it out. I'm sorry, this is just something that have happened to me. I'd lose my sanity. I'd laugh hysterically, uncontrollably at my suffering. I think there's only one solution, and it requires a hammer. Just accept your loss. That glass is gone. It is a fly trapped within the digestive mucus of a metal predator plant. I was having a terrible day, and then this happened. It's a shame this isn't r/made me smile. Otherwise, there would have been at least some sense of hope for their well-being. But this right here, this is how you get pyromaniacs. This sad burger.
What do you mean? Look at his face. He's happy.
Look at that big old smile and that big cheeky tongue with mayonnaise stuck all over it. Ugh, it looks gross, actually. Hey, don't be sad, though. You got a tiny piece of onion. And clearly your dog is interested. See its little nose. Friggin' seagull was able to squeeze out a creamy white juice into my car through a tiny window gap. Damn, that is accuracy! Well, it's official. That seagull is Luke Skywalker. Wife hit whatever this is on 3-month-old tires. I don't know what it is, but I know what it isn't. It isn't supposed to be there. You're welcome. That'll be $300. Dog tore up the mattress. No. Your doggy is just practicing capitalism. Look, now instead of just one mattress, you have many. You can sell off the extra ones. #HustleDoggy. I was trapped in the bathroom. I love how its legs look like it's trying to cover its eyes.
Oh, sorry, big guy. I didn't mean to intrude. You keep on pooping. You're doing a good job.
I need to use real garbage bags.
Oh, come on. This doesn't deserve to be here. This deserves to be in like an r/you deserved it. Damp things in cardboard.
Do you like to cook toast beside your bath as well? Went to fill up my dog's water bowl and found an unexpected visitor. Flavoring. My gaming laptop is on its last hinge. Literally. I get technology is expensive, but by the time your laptop's in this state, surely you can afford a new one. Happy Father's Day. Now, what's a thoughtful gift your family could get you as a father? Maybe something to help you relax, something to help take the mind off any pressure that you have with work, or, just something that's nice and meaningful. Yeah, socks will do the trick. That fills that void. It's like buying a vacuum cleaner for Mother's Day.
To show our appreciation for you doing all the chores, we'd like to make you do all the chores.
5th day into my new work-at-home job, and my chair breaks like this. Clearly, your boss has broken into your house and sabotaged your comfort. Sue him. Sue him now. Staying in a hotel for a bit, and my diet has been lacking, so I thought I'd buy some vitamins to supplement. Guess I'll just take bites out of this behemoth until it's gone.
Surely you felt there was something sus when you shake the bottle and all you hear is a single clumping.
Being too close to the Ramstein foam launcher. Well, that's one way to encourage people to lather. Statistically, those phones are dirtier than a toilet seat. So if anything, Ramstein here is just helping clean you guys up. They forgot to add me on the list for September birthdays. I feel betrayed. They also have contests for the birthdays that I wasn't entered in. Congrats to Richard, though. Yes, congratulations, Richard. You're now on their hit list. Entire loaf has a bubble hole running lengthwise.
Well, hey, maybe the bread just wants to live life as a donut. You don't let their dreams be dreams.
Pour some sprinkles on them, make them feel nice.
That's all, folks.
Oh, no.
Good to see the Coyote family is still living around.
Wish us luck attempting to get this paint off.
Yeah, at that point, you just accept it is now a decal. That's part of it. You're now a nightlife-styled bumblebee. Costco Tire Center kept our keyed lug nut socket. In case you don't know what tires are about and that kind of terminology, that thing does that. So don't let that happen. There you go, I have educated you. Forgot to bring a snack to work. The vending machine decided I needed to lay off snacks. You might not get to taste the sweet, but you're definitely tasting the salty. Went to the mall and this happens. Just look at this. Look at this. That's not my car. My car's over there. It's fine. But just look at this. I was craving chocolate and bought some Maltesers. This is what I got. Yo, they're not even Maltesers anymore. They're like dinosaur eggs. Also, how dare you make Maltesers not look appetizing, you monster. So apparently we live on Mars now. What's the weather like out there? Clean freaks apocalypse. Took a flaming marshmallow to the face? Damn. Yeah, no, okay, I see the problem here. You were meant to put it to your mouth, not to your cheeks. I always make that mistake too when I'm eating. I'm so dumb.
Hello, so dumb object. Oh, you are dumb.
Never hire U-Haul movers. Here at U-Haul, we haul and you ball. It was so unlucky that I stepped on a nail on my way home from work and my newly purchased shoes were damaged. Okay, to be fair, until you mentioned the shoes, I genuinely thought you were just walking around bare feet. So if there's something you can take from this, at least you had shoes. Brand new screen door came bent. Oh, I'm sorry, you only like straight doors in your house, huh? It's 2022, get rid of this phobia. First time I didn't feel like finishing nuggies. That's like a forbidden sentence for any girlfriend out there.
Okay, I see why. Please don't tell me those are the little legs poking out of that chicken nugget right now. Oh no.
Broke my TV while playing Oculus and burned my arm. Damn, his blows were so fire in the game that he got burned in real life. Someone decided to parkour on my car.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta park away from those paper companies. You just can't trust them. Always up to some weird antics.
I was gone for a month and a half and left my car outside. this is what Arizona pack rats have done to my engine bay.
No, please, don't send this bad omen my way. I'm in a completely different state for the last month. I've got a car at home. I don't know. I'm gonna come home and find a bunch of kangaroos camping in it.
He thought it was a good idea to hang the paint bucket. And hey, it was. Emphasis on the was, though. Found a frog.
Yay.
It peed my pants.
Oh.
I am curious, though. Did it pee in your pants, or did you pee your pants? It's kind of important here for context. Look, even this photo doesn't really clarify it. I mean, leave it up to the comments. It's up to you, dear audience. You play the jury in this courtroom. A semi drove through our residential neighborhood and hit my parked car. Oh, that's fine. It's just a little decal. You can get away with that. Laid the TV on its back to remove the pedestal, and my work phone fell on the screen. Oh, right up in the corner too. Where 90% of the time, you're not even really watching up there, but you're gonna keep looking up at it now, aren't you? You'll never not be able to notice it. Like a loose eyelash just hanging in the peripheral vision of your eyes. Classes aren't going well, huh? Learn to drive, you can be a good driver. Here at Learn to Drive, we believe you can drive. We added a D at the end of believe just recently. Commonly, there's a tactic in marketing and sales of making someone so excited to buy a product. Here we have this gentleman with their Facebook Marketplace post trying a completely opposite route, making someone really depressed to buy it. She said no. Description. Need it gone. I think the only reason this would struggle to sell is because no one really hope I don't need to use this today. I'm telling you right now, that spider is a scientist, and he is currently testing the theory that humans are more afraid of spiders than spiders are of them. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you prove his philosophy correct, you are dooming the human race. Domino's not at its finest. Oh, that's like... Now, I'm against body shaming, of course. And now I will say something that's completely the opposite of that. The pizza equivalent of chodes, ladies and gentlemen. Google Maps didn't tell me about this after a 2-hour drive! And this, kids, is why you always make sure you have a shovel in your car. At least save this picture so you can show it to police officers for your justification. How to explain the rope and duct tape as well as the wrapped up lifeless body. Just props? Also, can we just add insult to injury here? They have to drive back. That's another 2 hours. Hope you didn't burn through all your favorite podcasts yet. Dad went on a rage mid-Saturday night. Now, I don't want to encourage this sort of bratty, childish behavior, like the emotional maturity of a toddler, so erratic. But then I also see a printer, and Your Honor, I think we can conclude that this printer deserved what it had coming. However, that was a pretty looking vase, so... Life in prison. My wife wanted to do something nice for my daughter and her friend. She opened the container upside down. Wife was less than pleased. Hey, to be fair, they're all still neat. It's just, good luck trying to close it properly now. Honestly, I'm more impressed that your kids had the brain capacity to open it flat on the, flooring of some kind first, and not just opening it open straight away, causing you to slowly go insane as you keep finding these things in every nook and cranny of the house as you're vacuuming for the next 7 months. Downstairs neighbors building a new porch versus bird. To the common public eye, I am merely a wild animal, but to the Morrisons, I am something far more. So influential that the humans have given me a name. The little shit. Can't get to work. Wow. That's literally, this is probably the most literal example of not being able to get to work. I don't think I've ever seen the snow and water freeze up like that. That's honestly kind of satisfying to see. Thank you for visually stimulating me with your terrible day. The future is coming soon, and it's absolutely terrifying. Deepfakes are going to devastate senior citizens. Imagine someone contacting and video calling your grandma. She sees someone who looks exactly like you in the video, and they tell her they need money ASAP for a medical emergency, etc. We need a solution to protect them fast. I believe this has actually already happened to a mother who was being told that their daughter was kidnapped. It wasn't a video call, but it was a phone call. And honestly, if it wasn't for a quick reply from friends and family while she was on the call confirming the daughter was safe and fine, she was so close to just spontaneously instantaneously sending thousands of dollars. Honestly, I think we need to add a new school subject. Like, add it to any critical thinking classes, making it second nature to analyze anything you see online. There is a 7-foot wall of water from a burst 5-inch pipe behind this inward swinging door. Thank Mother Mary on Earth, Joseph and Judas, Lady Gaga, that the architecture of this space decided to have this door swing inward rather than outward. In positive news, kids, we don't need to go to the water park today. We have one at home. Look, it's water running through electrical circuits. How fun! Emo local watercolor. Hey, buddy, look, I'm fully supportive of you and everything you do to try and discover and find yourself, but for a matter of human health and safety, this needs to be a phase, man, okay? I need you to go back, please. Forgot to let the faucet drip. So I'm looking at this with utter confusion. I come from a land where such science is practically impossible because it's too damn hot. So I'm thinking those windows are just white blinds, right? No. In the second photo, you can see there are curtains. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen ice look so terrifying. It's like it's oozing out, but then just decided to stop because it's sleeping or something. I am going to look through the comments of this video when it uploads, and I demand someone give me the science to this and what the hell's going on.
Please and thank you. Mwah.
Was halfway through my lunch when I realized flies had already claimed it. Hey, think of it this way, buddy. For all you know, you're Kirby, and if you eat enough of them, you might be able to fly too. Besides, no better way to confirm that they won't hatch to become more of a nuisance for you in the future than by eating them yourself. That's how I deal with people that annoy me. The sun is interfering with my heating in my house. I like to imagine that the sun has the power to be at any sort of angle towards the earth, but it noticed this and was like,
hey, you know what? This person in particular.
Just jabbed myself on an invisible knife while washing dishes.
Where is it? Can you see it? Would you like it to be revealed?
There.
Just poking its head out of its hidey hole to say, hello, friend.
What a McDonald's large fries look like in the California Bay Area. Little does this person realize they've accidentally traveled back 50 years in time. We're sure no one cared about the environment, and anyone who wasn't a white male was a second-class citizen. But who cares about that stuff? They had proper food portions back then, a lot healthier food portions, so that justifies it all. I got off work to no road home. So you're clearly in the Matrix, and this was the devs' way to stop you from wandering into a bug they're currently trying to fix. Gotta shut down certain areas of the map for maintenance, Gotta set up your space for the Valentine's Day event coming up soon. It's great, you're gonna love it. A bunch of ice cream tubs are gonna be on sale. None of the ones you like, though. And as you go about your day, you'll keep hearing this song that you and your ex used to really like and sing together. Devs are going all out for you this year. You're gonna love it. The sun in my office at 8 a.m. versus the sun at 4 p.m. Ugh, that's kind of annoying. The sun right in your eyeballs as you're trying to start work for the day. But hey, on the bright side, in the afternoon, it'll be gone as it goes to the other side of the earth. Let's check out 4 p.m.
Oh god, it's worse! Oh, it's worse! It's like it's magnified by the reflection of the building! God damn it! Ah!
Hey, buddy, you got those reports ready?
Yeah, here, man.
Great, cheers.
No problem.
Came out on my break to this. It was in this moment he realized that Elsa doesn't take breakups very well. In her defense, he did mockingly tell her to let it go. Samsung Smart Oven? I was so excited to preheat the oven from bed. Send this recipe to the oven. Please press the button on the oven to start cooking.
Oh my god,
All this tech just to do the exact same thing you could have done on the oven itself anyway. Now look, I'm just gonna say though, good. You know how kind of freaky it is to have the power to turn on an oven when you're not even next to it? The amount of Netflix documentaries you can make over partners who just magically lose their partners to a tragic kitchen fire in the house because, oh, somehow the oven turned on. In-ground pool is now above ground.
Aw, look at that. The pool heard you were moving house and it wants to go with you. Such a cute little pool.
Causing thousands of dollars of damages to the property and making it no longer sellable. Yeah, wow, that's literally just lifted up. How does that even occur? Like, my mind is earthquake, but it clearly shows a lack of actual seismic activity to the rest of the space there. I don't think I'd be mad in this situation. I'd just be impressed. Got a puzzle at a thrift store. Wow, it's so accurate to detail. There's even that void spot on Earth where nothing exists nor does anyone remember what happens there. I have 99% certainty that the person who sold this puzzle to the thrift store genuinely took the one piece just to frick with someone. Working in retail is a special type of hell. just heard a customer 2 aisles over go,
Hey, I think this is that special glass that doesn't shatter when you drop it.
followed by the sound of shattering glass. I hate retail. Can we please enact a law that if you break or make a mess of something in a private business space, you are responsible for cleaning it up, otherwise you get treated the same way someone who tried to steal gets treated? Like, sure, businesses, they can be responsible for providing the products and tools to clean properly, but, and I say this as someone who's never worked in retail, us customers should clean up our messes. I was at the park and some kid asked his mom if I was Santa Claus. I'm 47. But, okay, look, that is honestly a majestic looking beard. Oh, and he shaved it! Why? God damn it! Oh, man! Was reading reviews for a tattoo shop and did not expect that. 1 star. My wife was going down for her girls' weekend and I noticed a change to come to find out blue and purple has something going on. He knew she has a husband and 2 kids because he was messaged about it. Yet he still texted and went on dates with my wife while I watched our kids. Real professional. Don't worry, Blue. I hope you have room for her at your house, bud. Remember, if she did this to me, it will happen to you. Enjoy. Critical of professionalism. Lesson learned. Don't wear gray pants to an interview. Oh no, he's got a sweaty bum. This is my greatest fear with any clothes I wear. Because I am a guy who does get clammy and sweaty. But like, okay, I'm gonna be confident enough to believe this man does wear underwear. And despite that, he still gets bum sweat like that. That's... Maybe he sat on something, okay? It's surely. This is how I ended up as an example in student books. Oh my... Where's the mouth? Exactly. What? It's like your teeth don't want to grow in line. They just want to huddle up together like a little boys club. Molar's rule and Scissor's drool. Toothpaste in lungs. This is clearly just the aftermath, but man, you can see the velocity of this person exhaling this like an emergency evacuation of their... Wow. I'm sure this was painful too. Could you imagine mint falling into your airways? Like not just the scent being inhaled, like actual physical product. Oh, this storm uprooted a tree, then blew it over my neighbor's house. Wow, okay, firstly, what the heck is that cute little cottage? It is adorable, I love it, but also I'm so sorry that it's no longer adorable. Do you refuse to recycle or something? Because clearly Mother Nature has it out for you. Well, I'm sure that was great for my friends, co-workers, and bosses to all see. I get anxious about the dumbest things, I know. How is work going? Work is dumb, lol. I hate corporate America. What things make you anxious? Besides a few unread messages. Lol, I am in a meeting right now and I was sharing my screen and your text popped up in the top corner. There are 57 people in this meeting right now, 2 of which are like my boss's boss.
How professional.